started. Okay, I fucked up.
Not streaming this whole thing.
Let's the intro. We don't need the intro.
Yeah, no, I just straight to live. We're live now.
We thought we were streaming.
Attention, audience. I fucked up. I did what's known in the legal system as an oopsie daisies. You missed a little bit, but we're live now. Welcome.
You didn't miss anything plot wise.
We just talked about
they did.
the
They missed
suburbs.
the ash
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
The
all of
ash
it's
lore.
gone. No, oh well. Oh no, I guess we should just move on.
Thank you
Ash,
for
I will
noticing.
allow you to add. I don't get it because if you already have roll investigation, do you have proficiency in investigation?
I do not. We'll investigate.
Go ahead and add proficiency with investigation.
Okay. That's gonna be 22.
Okay. Ash, as you're kind of like meandering around the deck, you notice briefly, both with your ability to see in the dark and your knowledge of ships and how they work, you would see at the top where the wheel is, it's kind of been like set into place. The captain is up there kind of just keeping an eye out, but they're not really doing any steering. But you notice that the ship is listing ever so slightly in a direction that the wheel is not currently turned. And as you kind of look around and look ahead, you do recognize eventually that in the next few minutes, the ship will run into a floating piece of ice in the ford in the water. It's not a pressing concern, but it is something that will most likely happen if nothing is done.
Oh, Ash is gonna casually wander up to the captain. Is it Owl Lady who's up there?
Yes, it's Captain Aurora Hawkmoon.
Captain Hawkmoon. Okay. Captain Hawkmoon. There seems to be a slight issue with the ship. Nothing major. If you look, it looks like we're just going a little bit too far to the right. We might be colliding with an iceberg there.
Oh, I can't even see that far ahead. Thank you. One moment. You see that she goes up to the wheel and kind of unhooks the ropes, kind of holding it steady. And she goes to turn it to the right to kind of re-steady it, but it locks up. And she kind of looks at it. She kind of pulls a little harder, but there's no change. And with that, you hear her suddenly call out as the sails are risen and the ship kind of goes quiet in the water, no longer moving. Huh. Never seen anything like that. Lysaris? You see suddenly the high elf comes lowering down from the crow's nest above. And after a brief kind of look at the back end of the ship, and you all kind of gathering to kind of check what's going on, he looks to you all and he says, well, I can't be for certain without seeing it myself, but it seems as though a piece of ice most likely has stuck itself in the rudder underneath the ship. It'll make turning the ship impossible for the time being.
Is there any way to remove it?
I have candles.
By hand is... I don't know if candles work underwater. I'm going to presume not.
How cold is the water?
Is cold. Is very cold.
Yeah.
Ice is present, therefore.
Therefore
assume
cold.
deadly cold.
I wouldn't recommend anyone get in the water. It would be certain death without any proper precautions.
Question. Is the piece of ice under the water that's stuck? Are we presume?
Most likely, if it is down there at all.
Lavender just like is like looking down the side of the ship, just staring into the dark abyss of the ocean, like, how stupid do I feel?
Roll that wisdom save.
Oh god. Because the thing is, Lavender hasn't. She's only seen Snowden, and she's like, I mean, water's cold. It's not that cold.
Depends on what you transform into.
Well, and that's a good question. Would Lavender transforming into a sea creature be okay? Because
Depends on the
a
sea creature.
for instance, let's see,
Reef
what do I
shark.
have here? No. I mean,
I think
technically,
giant octopuses or like
yeah,
colossal squids live in the Arctic.
they live in the Arctic and they live so far down.
Roll the
Just
creature you choose.
Tentacles come out of Lavender as they transform and just slip off the side of the boat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'm mainly expecting right now is that Lavender's gonna go into the water, and then there's gonna be a giant other sea. It's just OHL under the water hanging out.
Oh god.
Just hanging around.
Lavender
yeah.
transforming into an octopus and going into the water.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's fitting for the cold.
That's what I put in memes.
Christ.
Oh god. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Oh,
Are you awake?
sorry.
It is
Yes.
time.
I am in fact awake. Okay. Could I get away with a giant octopus because they live in cold places? Either that, or we could choose something crazy like a killer whale because they do in fact live in the Arctic.
I mean,
worry,
it's up
guys,
to
I
you
got
which one you wanna turn into.
I get
Killer
concerned with the
whales
prospect of a
are-
killer whale next to the rudder.
CR3, can you turn into a killer whale?
Yeah, because I'm a level 9 druid.
Horrifying. Feel free
Yeah.
to. It's up to you.
Yeah, I have access to CR3.
I think that's hilarious that Lavender just goes, "Don't worry, guys, I got this," and then swan dives off the boat, turning into a killer whale.
Turning into a huge killer whale.
I just
feel
thought.
Well,
I'm
the problem
gonna
seems
have
fixed.
to go. I'm gonna have to go giant octopus though because a killer whale is not very dexterous.
They
And
got no
also known for
hand.
destroying rudders.
Yes.
EOV,
Lavender-
you're looking at the back of the boat as Lavender's trying to fix it.
That is
Terrifying.
terrifying. But yeah, I mean, pretty much
Which one are you turning into?
the giant octopus.
Okay. Lavender, do you jump off the boat first, or do you like turn into it and then crawl off?
She'll crawl off because you don't want to hit the water as a halfling
Okay, one sec. I need to look
because
up
that would
something.
suck. I mean, how far of a drop is it? Because with tentacles, like
far.
you suction cup your way down, so you're not actually like falling.
You find the boat list backward on the section you appear as this giant octopus in, as you begin to kind of like crawl your way over the edge and slip off into the water with a as you sink into the
yeah.
blacky the blackness of the sea.
And she'll
Go
take a
ahead.
look. Oh god.
Let me check something. Okay, go ahead and roll go ahead and roll go ahead and roll a perception with advantage, because you know what the problem most likely would be.
I guess I'll.
That is 20. 22.
22.
I can math, I promise.
You, as you kind of like crawl and kind of swim your way beneath the boat, using your dark vision, you're able to see the back of the rudder. There's a large piece of kind of muddied ice pressed up against it, kind of pushing the rudder slightly to the side, kind of giving it that that turning that it was kind of causing up above.
Okay.
It looks pretty wedged in there. You're more than welcome to try and release it.
I mean, I have to try something.
All right. What are you gonna do?
So with the way the rudder is wedged, which is there a chance to, or is there like a space to try and push it from the opposite side? Like whichever way it's loaded in, try and push it out.
Like push the rudder or push the ice?
The ice.
You could certainly try to, yeah. Push it kind of like back out the way it came.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and please roll strength. So it'll be a +3. I'll say DC 15.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lavender, as your squid form or your octopus form kind of floats over and you grab onto the ice and begin to push using the ship as a brace, you feel the ice begin to pull away. What's your passive perception as an octopus?
That's a great question.
You might actually retain your normal passive perception in wild shape.
Oh, passive perception in
think you
wild
do.
shape. Yeah, you retain it. Let me check.
Okay.
I have to change the. Let's see.
I'm gonna assume the problem
18.
is fixed, and I go to the crow's nest.
Okay.
Is 18.
Lavender.
Oh God.
As you are pushing this ice out, you suddenly get this strange feeling. You feel cold water rush by you. And as your octopus eyes look around, in the ice under the water, you see something lurking. And as you give one final push, the ice clears from the rudder, and the rudder goes back into its normal position.
And Lavender is getting the heck out of there as quickly as possible.
As you begin to
It's
swim,
cold.
I'm going to need to know.
Also, she wouldn't be swimming. She would be suction cupping her way on the walls of the ship.
Copy that.
Because octopi are not very strong swimmers.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
As you begin to climb out of the ship, you suddenly feel the water split apart as you see this almost snake-like entity with a large fat body and fins suddenly rush through the water up towards you. And as it collides with you, these large, sharp teeth bite into you, dealing 1 moment.
I'm glad I chose the giant octopus instead of the regular octopus.
That's going to be 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Lavender is still going to try and get the heck out.
Okay, go ahead. And you have a climb speed, I presume, correct?
I have to check.
I'm pretty sure you do, but I'll double check with you.
For giant octopus, it does not look like you do.
Really?
Oh. Which is
Looks
dumb
like
because tentacle.
You have 60 feet of swim speed. As you make your way over to the side of the boat, your tentacles kind of flail out and begin to slap against the side, suctioning to them, but it's very difficult for you to pull yourself, your large mass, out of the water. All of you suddenly see Lavender's tentacles breach, kind of slapping against the ship. Lavender and everyone else, I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
Let's go.
I should have been the killer whale.
Oh no!
No.
I
That's
love
not
that reaction.
Did you say let's go and then roll a crit fail?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Oh, ouch.
That hurts. That hurts bad.
Okay. Cranston.
20.
Amra.
17.
Ash.
10.
Lavender.
11.
Godfrey.
Natural 1 + 1. But I don't think the +1 does anything on a nat 1.
I can assure you it doesn't.
I know.
With that, it's actually going to be its turn first. You
Oh,
see this creature
God.
suddenly breach the water slightly as this long neck sprouts out just for a moment before going back under the water as it's going to lash out in an attempt to bite at you again, Lavender.
Lovely.
That is a 23 again to hit.
Rawr. Which dice are you using?
Just my normal D20.
Dang.
That's going to be 14 points of piercing damage as it kind of rips into you and then pulls back, kind of tearing a bit of flesh away as it swims circles around you.
Okay.
Cranston, the creature is under the water and obscured, so it would be disadvantage to hit it. If you're trying to do
Okay.
anything like that.
Just for understanding of where I am, I did say that I thought like the problem was just going to be handled, so I started making my way into the
That is
crow's nest.
true.
Did I get there, or am I still climbing?
You're halfway up the run.
Okay. I mean, did you say it took its turn already?
It just took its turn, yes.
Okay, so I won't get advantage to attack. I mean, there's nothing really to do other than fire upon it and hope we deter it, make it go away. So
Okay.
I think he'll just do Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, roll a disadvantage, please.
The first one will be 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Second one is 25 to hit.
A disadvantage? Yeah, that hits.
I rolled a 17 and a 20.
God damn.
And last one is 12 to hit.
That is a miss.
9 damage.
9 damage. As you begin to pelt the water with Eldritch Blast, it begins to split apart some of the ice. One of your, or sorry, two of your bolts searing and burning through the water as it collides with the creature. Gives out a roar that only you hear underwater, Lavender. All right. Anything else?
Shoo! Go away! No.
All right. That is going to bring us to Amra.
Oh, boy. I don't know what. I can't see it exactly, right?
No, it would be a disadvantage. Like you could
Just-
see the general shape of it, but
Yeah.
not exactly.
That's what I thought. Like, I'm not exactly looking at it right now.
I'll send a picture to Lavender so she knows what she's fighting.
Oh, great.
I am horrified. Okay.
You know, do you know what
Okay.
that
Yes. Yes, I do. Why is that even allowed? Excuse me.
Can I see Lavender?
You can see her tentacles flailing against the side of the ship as she's trying to climb up.
In that case, I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on Lavender.
Okay.
Thank you.
So any creature who targets the warded creature must make an attack with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom save. So
Copy
that
that.
should hopefully buy her a bit of time. And for my action, Let me mark off the spell slot real quick. Gosh, I have to see things to do anything productive. Let me read something real quick. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just try and cast Guiding Bolt, just a first level one.
All right, go ahead and roll a disadvantage, please.
That's a 13.
That is a hit.
Oh, dang.
Strike them down,
Uh,
Mara.
I can't right now. 14 radiant damage.
14.
A lot of my
if-
spells require seeing the thing.
If I remember correctly as well, because you've hit it, it now kind of is seared, showing off in the water, so it gives advantage on the next attack, right?
Yes.
So that'll be a straight roll for whoever attacks it next. Okay. Anything else, Armor?
No, that's it.
Lavender.
Do keep in mind if you do attack at Lavender, it will break Sanctuary.
Yeah. I was thinking about that one. Out of curiosity, are there any like ropes, anything to like cling onto to get out of the water?
Not really on the side of the ship or the back end where the rudder was.
Okay.
You can still climb up 10 feet if you use your dash action.
Yeah, I mean, worth it.
Okay. Lavender,
Gotta
you
get out
begin
of the
to
water.
pull yourself
Yes.
up 10 feet. You're kind of like halfway up the mast, almost to the top of the ship itself. Howdy.
I'm so confused on how we're gonna explain he gets to
Oh,
us.
don't worry. Don't worry, I got it.
Hey, sorry.
All right.
Just above us.
I was a tiny little bit later because I hadn't had food, so I wanted to grab
Yeah,
some.
Anything else, Lavender?
That'll be it.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Ash.
How far up did you say Lavender was?
She's about halfway up the top of the ship. She's 10 feet above the water.
Would it be reasonable to say that she would still be able to be attacked by the creature, or is she safe at that point?
From what you've seen, the creature has an extremely long neck. I will tell you all that it has a reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
So it could hit her, but it would have to come to the surface in order to do so.
In which case, would it be possible for me to, for lack of a better term, high five one of Lavender's tentacles for me to cast a spell on her?
We'll allow it, because that's funny.
Fair enough. Ash will run over, high five one of her tentacles, and cast Fly on her.
Terrifying.
Lavender,
Oh.
as Ash, you feel like Ash slap one of your tentacles, and suddenly you find yourself just slowly floating upward like a helium balloon.
If
And
octopi could scream, Lavender would be screaming.
you guys hear this?
What is
like,
happening?
God damn it, you
sound.
beat me! Emily, I was about to post that.
That
as,
is terrifying.
Lavender, you begin to lift out of the water. I will say, because of this, Lavender would kind of like float out of the water. The creature wouldn't see a reason to keep attacking her if it can't hit her. Is there anything Godfrey would like to do before the creature just falls back into the deep?
Come on, Godfrey.
Like,
do a
does
repeat
it
of Jeju.
Like, jump into the water? I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I didn't think about doing it. The
monster summons reef sharks.
Can I... Like, does it seem like it'd keep attacking, or is it just, like, disinterested now?
It seems disinterested if it can't eat something. It's about to just descend back into the deep. It might come back, but only if it sees a reason to.
I would like to cast... Is there any like stuff around on the ship deck, like a torch or something?
Yeah, there's like a torch and such.
All right, I'll pick it up, and I'm gonna.
Okay.
This is gonna sound weird. I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm gonna cast daylight on the torch.
What?
I'm just gonna start waving it over the side of the ship to kind of try and, like, yelling and trying to scare it away.
Okay. Go ahead and roll intimidation for me.
Okay. 11.
The creature does leave, but you do see, as you're kind of flaming it over the end, a fin pops out of the water and splashes water upward, soaking Godfrey and his torch before it descends into the depths.
So I'm still just... It's just an unlit torch that has daylight on it now. Alright, I'll be... Yeah, I'm just like... I think it's going away.
I'm just thinking Jurassic Park with the flare.
Yeah. That's it, though.
Hush is just pulling Lavender back onto the ship.
What was that thing?
I think a fish. I didn't get a good view from up here.
Lavender like slaps Ash in the face with a tentacle, hits the deck, turns into a halfling again, and goes, I don't know what that was, but it shouldn't be alive.
Could you describe it? Maybe we can find it in our book that we completely forget about.
It had a long neck and very, very lizardy. It had fins like a...
Like
I don't
a
know.
fish.
No.
Do you think you could become it?
Oh, fuck.
I'm currently looking for
He
it.
can.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's-
actually, I was
It's a
able to.
plesiosaurus. It's a beast.
It's a plesiosaurus. Yeah. And so Lavender's just gonna sit there and go, I can become it, but that thing's scary.
Wait, Sean, did you just Ice Age to us?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he did.
I can't wait for
I do
that
not
to come up in a
The-
random section down the line.
Even more horrifying thing, though, is that, Sean, you have opened a can of worms.
I know.
Because it
Please,
seems-
Lavender can only change into stuff that she's seen, and now she has seen it.
Yep.
Sean avoids water segments for the rest of the campaign.
Pretty much. Though honestly, it's only a CR2.
Mm.
Yeah, I could turn into an ankylosaurus at some point. It's a 3. Terrifying.
First,
But
we have to find one.
Wait, you mean the
Yes.
club-tailed motherfuckers?
Yes.
What have I done?
Yeah. This is why you gotta be careful with the druids.
Yeah, you've opened a door you didn't think existed.
Nathan Fielder's like, hey guys, I'm here to... Lavender turns into a T-Rex and eats him.
Let's see, where is the
Nathan
T-Rex?
Fielder in the bathroom. All the sides of the doors like open up like in Jurassic Park and she's just standing there.
Oh, hey, I found
Oh,
a
hey,
Triceratops.
Lavender.
God.
A Triceratops is only a 5. I'll eventually be able to turn into it.
That's crazy. You have
As
to
well
see
as a Brontosaurus.
Oh no, that's the only dinosaur in High Haven.
I feel like, generally speaking, that's improbable, but okay.
Whoops.
What about eventually turning into the flying whales?
I mean, she knows how to be a killer whale.
Sean.
What's the flying whales, Sean?
Hold on.
Sean writing over the book a higher CR.
What is it in 5e?
Man.
One must
Oh,
realize that eventually, Lavender will have access to CR6 creatures.
Terrifying.
I'd have to look at the actual entry in my book. Oh wait, no I don't. I can look them up on Encounter. One sec.
So Sean and I did agree that Lavender could become an owlbear.
I did agree you could be an owlbear.
Yep.
I think we have seen.
Indori are
before.
CR7,
Mhm.
and they're a celestial.
Okay. Well, Lavender can become. Wait, no, she can become an elemental later. Okay.
I don't know why. I thought you were gonna finish that with I can become God later.
I wouldn't know it.
And yeah, you know, I believe it.
You have opened a can of worms, great DM.
Whoops.
Your terror is palpable.
That's what we in the business call an oopsie daisy.
Your Honor, I plead oopsie
Second one this
daisy.
evening.
As you all kind of stand on the deck, seeing the creature kind of skulk back into the water, the captain looks to you, Lavender, and she says, "Well, glad you're all right. Is the rudder fixed?"
Should be fixed. It's a big chunk of ice. But, that thing in the deep, where are we going? I have never seen anything that big and scary and like a lizard, but not a lizard.
Well,
My dear halfling, where we're traveling to, we will see things that none have seen in hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. The far north is native to creatures that don't necessarily appear in the full breadth of High Haven.
That's terrifying.
not to mention.
Welcome to Mythalone Park. Dun, dun,
Mr. Sean, I've decided not to invest in your campaign. I agree. No, after
The
careful
DM finds a
consideration.
way. Speaking of, as you all are standing on the deck, you all suddenly see the sky light up briefly. As in the heavens above, you see a star trailing across the sky. It's a shooting star, as far as you all can tell.
Oh,
Hey, make a
make a
wish.
wish. Oh, jinx.
And then
Should I come down?
it begins growing brighter and brighter.
Is it getting closer?
Does this make the
It is
wish,
getting
bigger?
closer.
Oh. We should.
And then in a sudden brilliant moment, as this massive fireball flies overhead, you see it descend into the ford, turn around the mountain's edge ahead of you by a few miles, and then with a brilliant of purple and blue energy, you see it crash somewhere along the coast of the ford, far, far to the north.
I'll be honest, I thought we were just about to witness the end of the dinosaurs just as the show introduced them.
You better start believing in the end of the Paleolithic era. That's the wrong era.
Definitely not the right era.
Pauses in historian. Wait.
You better start believing in 65 million years ago, because you're living in one.
What was that?
I don't know, but space rock is pretty valuable.
That
How do you know that?
concerns
How do you
me.
know that?
I can shut a thought.
Um.
I'm calling him
Anyway,
down before more space debris comes.
who wants to take bets if it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
Hell, I think it could be a good thing.
As you say that, you all suddenly hear below deck the sound of crashing and wood splintering, and then a massive scream that you all attribute immediately to Professor Alden Wildwood. And with that, we're going to jump back in time a little.
It's Elric shooting through the board.
Are you fucking kidding me? Not even I know anything about this, but I'm already like, oh, okay.
Elvic fell down the infinite hill and then hit a rock just right and launched himself directly to our location.
Elric, for a brief moment, you stand there transfixed as you see an elephant fall from the sky and shatter across the landscape, blowing to pieces, its carcass rolling into the backyard of a halfling who has just woken up in the early morning. And as you have a brief moment of comment to Cranston, you suddenly see in his eyes fear and drive as he grabs you by the shirt and throws you off of the train.
Cranston, what's so fun?
You crash, falling for what seems like an eternity, tumbling down the side of the hill, striking trees and bushes. I'm gonna go ahead and need you to take.
I don't remember. Does he have the ring?
Yeah. Ring
You
of feather
have it
That is
all.
true. This will be halved then. Go ahead and take 20 halved to 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Because I'm still like hitting shit.
Yes. As you finally come to a rest, you find yourself on a dusty old wood at the bottom of the hill, the train no longer in sight.
Why does this always happen to me? Why am I always the one falling? Oh yeah, that's why they gave me the ring. He's gonna like sit up and like look around, get like a bearing on his surroundings.
As you kind of look around, you find yourself on a kind of a side road. Maybe in old days, it might have been kind of one of the main roads that traveled west, but it's underutilized in these days. As you stand on this kind of long forgotten road, you see that it's leading kind of up another hill on the opposite side of where the train was. And you see a signpost and a little fence kind of cutting off from the rest of the kind of the wild that you're in. It seems to be overgrown, and you're not really certain of what it says due to all of the vines and leaves and bushes covering it at the moment.
Let's try and clear some of that off.
Okay. So you step forward and you kind of move your hand, kind of brushing it all aside. You see a board written in halfling and in common, and it says the Silver Quarter Stables.
Why is this overgrown? He's gonna follow that trail.
Okay. Going up the side, you eventually make your way to an incredibly overgrown, dilapidated, forgotten little stable. A handful of, the stables themselves, a corral, as well as a house that seems to be overgrown, kind of a tree even sticking out of one of the pieces of the roof. It looks like it's built in the halfling style, just not in a hovel underground. or just a small little home.
Oh, yeah, let's go inside. Take a look around.
Elric, as you make your way up to the door, you reach out, and before you even grab the handle, you swear for just a moment. You hear the sounds of battle. And then it fades again.
Kind of like looks off over the side towards where he might have heard the sound.
The sound, although it sounds not like it would be happening inside, sounds like it was coming from inside.
He's gonna open the door.
As you open the door, it creaks open as you find yourself in a dusty old living space for a halfling. You see a few portraits decorating the area, as well as a larger kind of decorative poster, or not poster, a decorative painting above the forgotten fireplace, showing an old weathered halfling man and three others. One of them, kind of this gruffy looking human man wearing kind of darker colors. The other, a taller, more muscular, kind, smiling man with longer black hair. And the other, a young child with white and silver hair.
He's gonna get closer.
In the picture?
Yeah, take a closer look at it.
Okay. As you come closer, you would see on a golden little plaque underneath it is a name. It says the Quick Meadows.
Kind of like turns the portrait over and looks around it, and then probably just places it back in its spot.
As you're placing it back again, you suddenly hear the sounds of distant battle once more, almost distorted and broken. Shouts. Unintelligible. It's coming from upstairs.
He's gonna draw his pistol and slowly kind of make his way to the stairs. Prepare himself.
All right, do you go up?
Yes, he does.
Going up the stairs, you would eventually find your way to the master bedroom. And as you push the door open slightly, you see an old dusty room left long abandoned. But at the center, you see these weird black wisps flicking in the air, little charges of blue and purple energy sparking out from it. And every so often you hear that distant sound once again.
I'm playing like halfling Resident Evil, man.
A little bit less intimidating.
Augur's a little confused. He kind of like blinks his eyes a little and like kind of rubs his eyes to see if this is what he's actually saying.
It is.
Hello?
You hear again just a the sounds of explosion and weapons clashing.
He's gonna take a little bit more of a closer look around the room. Like, is there something
It
kind of out of the
seems
ordinary?
no, it seems completely normal. Strangely, even.
Are these sounds coming from here specifically?
Specifically from the wisps.
How many of these wisps are there?
It's I mean they're not like consistent. They're like tendrils just flicking out, energy sparking at the center of the room, kind of near the floor.
He's gonna make his way over to it.
Cranston, or not Cranston, Elric, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw for me. DC,
I'm here.
DC 30.
Cranston falls off the ladder.
There is no way I was gonna make that, but I'm happy to say I got a 23.
Elric, as you step in, you suddenly find your foot starting to, or your feet starting to slip, not your foots. As you
My little
find yourself
feeties.
being drawn toward this strange black wisp, and in a moment, you go ahead and roll Arcana for me.
Would my true sight have any effect on this? Like,
No.
to see any of this? Okay. Dirty 20.
You would recognize this as something very rare. To find it in a place like this is very strange, very unnatural. But as you begin to slip forward, you find yourself entering into a veil strand. And in a sudden, horrifying moment, you find your form ripped not from this plane, but from reality itself, as you are flung far outside the bounds of even the creator, the world weaver's domain. As this happens, you suddenly find yourself collapsing into an endless desert. The sky above you flickering as if distant and unwelcoming. And it is silent.
Kind of like when he's like coming in, he's like, crashes. I guess. Yeah. Like, hello?
Your voice echoes into the endless.
That's... Where am I? He's kind of like looking around in all directions. He's like a hawk. He kind of feels like, you know, he's like looking behind his shoulder, you know, thinking something's just going to be there.
And there is.
Oh. That didn't like that.
It's come.
You see nearby a small camp.
No. Not Nathan Fielder.
Write that down, write that down.
Oh, you're fucked, buddy. You're fucked.
You see nearby a small camp. All it is a fire and a stool and a bag. And sitting there, you see a man. The same man you presume that you saw inside of the home. larger man, muscles, no armor, and the remnants of shaven down horns on his head. Long black hair. He's just sitting there. He looks over at you.
Hello?
Oh. Who are you?
I was just... I assume in your home. Was that stable yours?
No. It was my father's.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask you the same thing. I'm supposed to be here.
I guess I sort of accidentally fell. As usual.
And what time are you from?
What's the date?
Oh, what is the date?
Amra!
Amra!
Calling out to the void, hoping for an answer about the calendar.
Amra, I gotta get back to Elric before he realizes I'm not there. Amra! Amra!
Amra! I need a pharmacist.
You would know that the year, at the very least, is 2522.
2522.
Of which era?
Fuck.
Second.
Second. I don't know days! I'm tired!
These are years.
Oh, okay. Wow, not too far ahead. But, you're not really supposed to be here. I can show you how to get back, but it'll be a little bit of a journey.
That's fine with me, but where are we?
He stands up, and you see him kind of like pull his cloak over his shoulders, and he grabs this large greatsword and slings it onto his back. He says, "This is nothing. We're beyond even the World Weaver's control. See that?" And he points into the distant sky where you see a collection of stars.
Sean shaking his fist.
That's, well, that's all that you know. And he waves out to the empty darkness around. And this is the rest of it.
There's nothing?
Well, nothing, yes. But there are things.
He kind of wants to lean down for a second to like kind of pick up some of that sand. Is it just like normal sand?
It feels like it.
Does it look like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of barren out here.
This is just how we see it.
How we see it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
When I say there's nothing out here, I do mean nothing. We're here, but that is because we were created. But because of that, we are also hunted. You might want to keep up, or the old demons will catch you. And he begins to walk up the mound.
What a terrifying thing to say to somebody.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
What a nightmare to say to somebody. The old demons will get us.
The who?
The what?
He kind of flings off some of that sand from his hand, and then he gets back up and starts trailing after. You know?
You all will be walking for quite some time, traveling through the endless nothingness. Is there anything you would like to discuss with him while you go?
You said old demons.
Yes.
What do you mean by old demons? What old demons?
Do you know, have you ever heard of the Endless? Is that still a thing? The Endless Lady, the Endless One.
Yes.
Well, she is an old demon. She's the only one that exists in creation. But there's millions, billions, countless others that exist in the great nothingness beyond creation. And that's where we are now. They are beings that feed on the edges of creation. But they are nothing as well. It's a lot to understand. And truthfully, even my 200 years here hasn't resulted in me fully understanding it either. All I know is that I fight back against them, and I keep in line any entities that attempt to leave here.
You've been here for that long?
Yes. Ever since I was trapped is the wrong word. I did this willingly.
Why would you do that?
Well, if I didn't, not only would all my friends have died, but he would have returned to the realm of creation through me, and well, that wouldn't have been good for anyone.
He?
Othmar. I'm more, if that's the more accepted name for him now.
I don't think I know who that is.
Well, that's good to hear, at least. Maybe his memory has faded from the world.
It's likely not. I was just never very attentive, I suppose, in the history books. But,
And what is your name?
Give me yours so it's only fair. Prince Eric.
Prince. You were in my home, so I presume of Amador?
The domain.
Oh, okay.
He's like, oh, okay. What the fuck is that? How long have I been gone?
I didn't know too much about the domain other than it existed. And that they were attempting to enter into the Black Citadel.
The Black Citizens. What?
Just a place on the far western side of the world, connected to the Shadowfell. Liches are created there, we think. We didn't go too far in.
We didn't get past the suburbs.
We didn't get past this.
God damn it.
Bro!
We got to the city limits and then turned around.
There was a lot of redlining. We couldn't get pie.
They didn't have a Walmart.
Man, if you know that there's no Waffle House in there, you know it's already a bad sign.
Also, I find it
we
funny
gotta
you were
stop
like,
by Shadowfell Walmart.
with that, he continues on, eventually bringing you over the crest of a hill. And he kind of looks down, and you see this large floating orb of like almost like mirror like images. And he says, "Oh, okay, we're here."
You said liches were created in that place, right?
Yes. The antediluvian lives there.
Even the wolves know about him. There have been 6 separate instances I've chosen not to say anything. This is my restraint.
Why would the domain want to go there of all places? Who's antediluvian?
I'm not entirely certain on that one. We didn't encounter them. We just heard their voices.
This gives me something to look into when I get back. So where are we now?
Well, this is a veil strand, very powerful one. And if I'm correct, at least, it should be enough to send you, a mortal, back to where you came from. Or, depending on what it is you want to go to, perhaps there. Or closer to.
I see.
He walks you down to it as you stand beside it. He just puts his hands on his hips and looks to you.
Before I go through, is this... I've heard the name before. I recognized it, but I don't exactly understand it. I'm not too much in magic and all of that. What exactly is a Velstrand?
A portal to here. And as he says that, you suddenly hear, "And a portal home." And you see him kind of turn to his left as the sky darkens even more. And you see striding out of the endless desert a form of pure darkness, armor, pointed helm, and fire burning behind it. Prince Elric?
Yes?
Where is home to you? Where are you trying to get back to?
My friends.
Good. And he grabs you by the scruff and throws you into the mirrors as you suddenly find yourself being ripped away as the veil strand closes behind you.
Wait,
The
what
last
about
few
you?
moments, you see this human draw his sword as this like shining, shimmering light grows in his chest as he begins to face off with whatever was coming out of the desert. And with that, you suddenly find yourself being flung into the mast of a ship, splintering a desk as you go flying through the doorway of Wildwood's compartment. This furbolg wearing an expensive outfit screams as suddenly you hear thunderous footsteps coming from above, coming down to you.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just let me emulate that for you. So yeah, you just hear.
I love the Foley.
Why is there a banana here?
Elric is like Family Guy death pose in like a bunch of like broken wooden shit. I learned what Vel strands are today.
For the rest of you, going down the steps into the undercarriage of the ship, you suddenly see Elric just lying in a clutter of broken wood and ink.
Ha ha! Elric! Are you alright?
Oh, look, all right, coming down the mast.
My ass!
I'll
There's
go and
laughter on top of the deck.
I'll go and help him out.
Oh, it's so good to see you again. We were starting to get worried.
Why were you in the sky?
How did you get here?
Vel
Did
strands.
you destroy a desk?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No.
I'm gonna.
Pause. A veil strand?
Some things like that. They hurt. A lot.
Where did you find a veil strand?
I
throw you off one cliff, and this is what you do.
I'm going to be very honest with you. I was not looking for it. At least not the first one.
The first one.
There was more than one?
Where did you find it? Where did you go?
Okay. One, little overwhelming. Alright, let me think.
Yeah, Elric.
I'm gonna do some lay on hands action to heal some of the wounds of the bumpy journey here. As much as I can. How much can I heal on Elric?
You sure you want to spend all that?
Yeah.
Alright.
How much do I mark off?
How much do you have? I'm missing almost half. I got 64 out of 100.
Oh yeah, I can heal that.
Yeah. Okay.
That should be 36.
Oh, thank you. I can actually sit down now. I feel his back. Okay. He kind of like takes a seat on like a barrel and it kind of like wobbles a little and it kind of scares him a little bit. Oh, okay. So, after I was thrown off... Oh, yeah. After I was thrown off by Cranston...
You didn't have to go to court.
Yes. Thank you. I shouldn't be complaining to you.
He's just staring at you.
You had good intentions. So, after I was thrown off, I was just left in the middle of nowhere. There was an old abandoned stable that I was able to find. And inside, just as I was about to step into the door, I heard a battlefield. And it was inside the house. So I went in, and there wasn't really anything going on there. It was abandoned. But I kept following the sounds. And eventually, there was this group. This random amalgamation of wisps. It's centered in this very specific area. So I went into that center and I just fell through it somehow. I just walked. It just happened. And it sent me nowhere.
What do you mean nowhere? Everywhere, somewhere.
I think I wasn't on the planet.
Like,
Planet.
In fact, they said What was it that he told me? We were outside the weave. I think.
The world weavers weave.
Beyond creation.
Yes. That's what he said. And it was empty.
Of course, it's beyond creation.
It was just sand. That's all there was.
Cranston gets stuck up on that. He's just like, isn't sand a thing?
Sand is a thing, is it not?
It was endless. So it just was like it was barren.
Endless sand?
As far as I could see.
Are you sure you weren't in the desert?
I'm pretty sure.
How do you know?
He told me about the first demons. And I saw one.
Ooh. That's
It was...
not good.
Yes, he was helping me to get back to another. And just before he pushed me in, I wonder if he's related to you, Cranston.
What? What?
Never mind.
I don't think shoving people off cliffs is hereditary.
Could be related. Never mind.
I could be part frost giant.
Just keep going, Elric.
He stayed there to fight them. His name started with a B. It was a bird. Bellend something.
Bellend.
Barristan?
Something like that.
I'm just gonna list some B names rapid fire. Let me know if I get it right. Bertrand.
Question real quick.
What?
Hmm?
Where is Clatter, or not Clatter, where is Elric getting his name from?
He gave the name, I'm pretty sure.
He didn't. That's what I always found weird, because you were like, well, since you gave me yours, mine's Elric. He never gave you his name.
I guess I didn't hear it, because the Discord's been kind of fucking up today, so I guess it's kind of glitching out.
We could have Elric think that he heard his name.
Hey, it's canon now.
He had sand in his ears.
It's coarse and it's
Bernard.
rough and it gets everywhere.
And I mean everywhere. It even got to nowhere.
I slayed the woodmen and the wood children. I hate them.
Damn it.
He's away. Just before I got through the portal, the Velschen, something came. It was armored, spiked.
Did it give you its name?
No.
Was it dog, perchance?
Yes.
Can you give any more descriptors?
Loud. Either
John,
way.
what Cranston's trying to
Amra,
think is, does it sound
go
at all
ahead.
like the guy that I saw visit the hag ladies?
I mean, it does, but
But I don't really have enough pieces yet.
yeah.
Okay.
However, Amra, go ahead and roll religion with advantage.
Nice. That will be 22.
All right, I messaged you.
I feel like a nat 20 in religion is when.
Yeah, I
put.
put that together, but apparently no one else has.
It's. It wanted to get through. This person willingly went to this place to stop them from doing so.
Does he need help?
I tried to ask him that, but he already pushed me through.
And by the sounds of it, returning isn't an easy task.
But it is
I would like very quickly for Lavender and Amra to please roll history, both with advantage.
I have a
Actually-
theory.
Sorry, not with advantage. It'll just be a straight roll.
Okay.
You said history?
Yes.
I got
30,
an
20.
18.
Oh, sorry. What was it, Amra?
18.
Okay, Lavender.
30, 20.
Okay. You would both get this. You would both recognize all of the different pieces that are being expanded on right now. I'm going to go ahead and message you both something real quick.
I love it when Sean messages people.
Mm-hmm.
What secrets do you hold? I also like knowing things. So it's a win-win.
I don't think Cranston knows anything.
He does not.
I am empty.
Godfrey's still hung up on the bee.
Bertrand, Bernard, Beyonce. No, that's not it.
Baron von Ristenfeld?
What did I come back to?
Borat.
Oh, there were two people after you. I put them in a mirror.
Yep.
What?
Here, let me show. Wait, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Baxter.
That's how I got out.
What?
The mirror?
A mirror.
I think this is a different one, but I don't know enough about magic to make that claim.
Didn't you go to school?
That doesn't have anything to do with magic, unless it's a magic school. Wait,
But
It's
you went
exclusively a magic
to
school.
a magic school.
Yeah.
We both
I'm
went to a magic school.
on Godfrey's side on this one. What did you even learn?
Is this an accredited university?
I imagine while all this bickering is going down, Amra and Lavender kind of lock eyes as they have the same realization.
Yep. Okay.
Elric, do you really not know who you met?
Should I?
I mean, have you picked up a history book recently?
Billiam.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I was talking about that with the person that I was talking with.
Okay. Godfrey, you can stop with the B names. It likely doesn't even start with one.
No.
Does it start with an I, perhaps?
No, a D.
The other one.
Who is
Oh.
this person?
No, that's not. Wrong one. Not him.
No?
David.
Oh, gosh dang it. Okay. Yeah, Amra was talking to Godfrey.
Sorry.
Barty Crouch Jr.
Elric, we think me and Lavender, I'm for thinking the same. We think you met Dagon Chestpire. He's the founder of Aegis.
200 years ago,
Oh.
sealed away more.
For the second time.
Huh.
Ring a bell at all?
He's like a big figure.
We saw that
Look.
statue of him.
I'm going to be honest with you.
What's that domain education?
That's,
Just to
that's
clarify, the statue was of Simeon.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
Dagon.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a Dagon. My bad.
No, it was of
Scratch
Simeon.
Dagon statues in Chespire, the city named after.
Whoopsies.
There are some things that are deemed not incredibly important to
But
the domain, to its founding. And look, I'm sorry, I don't know that much about the outside world.
that's okay, Elric. But if you put 2 and 2 together, that wasn't a demon.
That was a Moor.
What?
Dagon was the one who sealed away a Moor 200 years ago. Could you bet that they're still not quite seeing eye to eye?
But so there were countless, endless. Right? It I am not suited for all this magic and gods.
Well, you can
Relate.
brag to Amra that you met their god before she did.
He looks up over at Cranston and then over at Amra.
Damn.
He slowly points a finger over at Amra. Haha?
Lavender will just like kind of smack Cranston like,
What?
No.
What I say?
you don't say things like that.
Well, if that's who you say it is, they're alive and well. But
Yes.
Well is a general statement.
well as one could be in that situation, they looked perfectly fine. Apart from being who knows how far out.
Yes, well, it's a lot of new information.
You know, as you all kind of go quiet, you notice that Professor Alden Wildwood is just furious, standing in the
That's fair.
doorway.
That's fair.
Oh, hello, who's that?
Please. I'm going. Deep breath. I would prefer it if you all exited from my space while I fix my desk. Thank
You
you.
need a hand?
I will be quite all right.
Oh, was this yours?
Indeed. You came flying out of my doorway and smashed it to pieces.
He slowly takes his boot off of some crushed glass of something that he doesn't even know what it was.
Let's get you a buddy.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries. It was just a gift from my mother.
Oh.
I think it'd be best if we just left.
Let's go get some soup.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't know my mother.
Okay, Elric, we'll catch you up on what we've done.
Question. I have a
There's a lot to
question.
unpack
How does mending work?
You could mend
that-
it if you were to.
I mean, yeah.
Mending is
You cast
highly interpretation based.
Okay.
Do you cast
It's
mending?
very yes.
It's a little ship in a bottle. The pieces kind of collect up once more. You see, he does grow a little bit less impatient at that. And as he takes it from you, he kind of bows his head and he says, "Thank you, Lavender. It means it very much. It means a lot."
I'm shuffling Elric out of the room.
He's trying to sneak out with Cranston's help.
If I stand in front of you and roll high stealth, we can both go invisible.
Oh my god.
I'll help you. I have expertise. Get advantage.
Is there anything anyone would like to do for the evening before you all long rest?
I'd like to make Elric some soup.
Understand. Go ahead and roll soup.
Rolling soup.
Elmer will help catch Elric up on everything we've done.
I do,
All right, the soup is made.
I do mean to. I don't like the way you were smiling. I could hear you smiling.
I saw the roll.
Here you go, Elric. My finest.
He's about to put it in his mouth, and he goes,
Are those nice cubes?
"You know, I didn't mean to actually tell you. Just before I eat this, did you know the domain ended up going to the what was it? The Black Keep?
Black Citadel?
Citadel. That's it. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely place.
You would think that.
Well, I've been there before. It's quite a nice place, honestly.
Yeah,
It
you
let
gave me
me
some
in
tourist
at
tips when
important places.
You actually gave me some tourist tips while we were at the academy.
Right.
They didn't make any sense to me, but he gave them to me.
What?
Ash
Well-
Silverlilly's guide on the Black Citadel.
Here's a pamphlet.
The sprouts there. Phenomenal.
Anyway,
In the graveyard.
There's a great theme park there called Shadowfell Studios. It's
Would they have like a ride like the Mummy?
no,
called
I'm
the-
imagining they have like a reverse Space Mountain where it's instead very bright.
oh gosh.
Tower of
I'm trying to
Terror.
avoid the high school. The high school's just, it's in a sketchier part of town.
The Tower of Terror.
It's the Tower of Fun, actually.
Anyways.
The Tower
Yeah.
of Goodness.
Oh gosh.
Dude, it's Nathan Fielder Park. Let's go.
Another part.
I'm gonna do something out of the selflessness of my heart.
I'm gonna imagining like the elevator going slowly up and it just slowly revealing pictures of like Rob Boss and Godfrey.
I'm gonna put these cadavers to rest, and I'm gonna pay my respects to them.
I'm gonna get
And all the
brother burial.
all the necromancers. Woo! Dear God!
It's like when the floor is like slowly going down and the paintings are revealing themselves. It starts out dark, but then it like slowly shows that they lived good lives.
Dear God, they had savings.
Oh my God! It's a party with alive people.
Mommy, look! The grave digger is putting flowers on the grave instead of grave robbing it. Don't look! I don't want you to be influenced.
It's too late, mother.
Oh God, a rainy
They
day,
turn into a
folks.
paladin.
Sailors of the Sea of Sorrow. It's just like a good tale about trade commerce.
Where did I go so wrong in parenting? My child is a cleric of light.
God.
This is goofy.
I love the
I'm
Shadowfell.
just now imagining in an angelic voice. It's not a phase, Mom.
Okay, Elric eats the soup.
And then you throw up.
I got a 3 on
Oh no.
Okay. So he puts the spoon in his mouth after he's like, yeah, I found out about that. I don't know what they were doing there. Here, I actually got a spoon here. So he goes, he looks over to Godfrey.
Been looking through my new recipe book. It's been very instructional.
My new recipe book: 100 ways to use blubber.
This is one of the more obscure recipes.
Thank. You put a lot of spice inside.
Too much.
Oh god, he's dying.
He falls over forward. You just hear a spoon.
The whole Foley board ready to go.
Did you bring that silverware from home?
Well, Elric, it is good to see you, regardless.
It's nice to see you too.
You didn't miss much. We saved a druid, might have made some hags. We're not too sure about that.
What?
Yeah, there was these women who took over a druid's house. Ash gave them an eyeball, and then we learned after they might be trying to become hags.
Well, they wanted Lavender's eye, and I had
They
one
did
on
want
hand.
mine. Ash really saved me from having terrible vision. Like, I feel like being an owl bear with one eye, that just doesn't look great.
I don't know. I
You
feel
did
like
miss
there's an
meeting my
intimidation
parents,
factor.
Could be menacing.
Cute. Like a kitten with one eye.
I don't know how I feel about this moral dilemma.
But then after that, we got served in court, which we won.
Yay!
You
There was a reason I threw you off the train.
court?
Halfling
Yes.
court is a situation.
It
Went
was
pretty
for
well, though.
the murder of a lot of mischecks.
What?
Felt like
You were
involving
there.
the second prince would be, implicating you in that would be a bit dangerous.
I would have rather
Turns
been
out the
there.
witnesses still reported you were there, so it kind of was redundant.
And it kind of hurt us a little.
You know, I would have rather been there for my friends. But thank you for thinking about me.
You didn't happen. Oh, sorry.
We won. That's fine.
Yes, we did.
It's good. It's
Ivory actually sells pretty well in the black market.
you know it's Cranston.
Yes,
Give me a hug.
he hugs you.
He grabs you by the throat. You're. I love you. You're my best friend. You know that. Let's go.
Yeah, the Kermit being Kermit.
Oh, that was great.
Did this meeting my parents, though. Apparently I missed my sister's wedding. I don't think I'll ever live it down.
She still missed her court date.
She did miss your
That is
court.
true. That is true.
We had a big celebration and someone touched my things.
Oh, I would have liked to have been to that.
Oh, I have a house, Ellery!
He has a house.
There is so much to unpack here in that's very small 10-second time frame.
Let's just say I got some things that are very powerful in magical ways, and some people touched my things.
I thought they were playing cards.
Why didn't you try to find me and ask?
Why would I assume they're magical?
Why would you touch my things in the first place?
I thought it weird that you had playing cards.
What was these items? How did you mix them up with playing cards?
Oh, here. I'll try to reach for.
Bad
I
idea.
got him. Drum.
Ooh. Can I play one? What was these?
No.
Could I take a look at them at least?
No.
Why?
Godfrey, why don't you tell him why?
I've had a long journey, please. I just want to play.
Elric, a devil wants to kill me.
So you drew a bad hand?
Yes, very bad.
Cranston actively laughs out loud.
Look, I drew the card, and I went into my room, and there were some imps taking my things. I had just gotten out of the bath, so I only had my towel, and I had to drop it to chase after them. And I went out onto the streets, and a bunch of halflings saw me, and a devil wants me dead.
Godfrey, that's your first mistake. Remember the last time we played cards? You didn't even know if you had a good hand. I don't even think you knew if we were playing the exact same game.
It was, was it?
By the way, Cranston's cry laughing because you never explained what happened to you with the imps. So the fact that you've now went on in detail about it, he's just laughing.
So with that, he's sneakily reaching his hand over to see if he can get one of those cards. Maybe they're probably not actually there.
Can't wait after all of this for Elric to just die when he draws a bad card.
Come on, just one, please.
No.
Why?
Because they are something important to me, given to me by someone important to me.
Does he?
Yes.
What I don't understand.
I relent. But yes. What?
I was just going to say, why would they give you something that can summon devils that want you dead?
He has a good point, actually.
Well, from the looks of it, they can also do something incredibly good, too. I mean,
Right,
he gave Cranston a house, after all.
True.
That's how he got... So you did have a bad hand, Godfrey. I told you!
Look.
But
It is real estate in the Goblin Enclave, though, so, you know, mixed bag.
What?
Next to the volcano, in fact.
What are these cards?
I'm not entirely sure, but I trust him. He wouldn't give me something he knew would hurt me.
Unless you drew the devil card.
Oh, worse. We don't know that there's not worse in there.
It's like, sounds like a terrible, actually happening versions of, like, sorcery, the collecting.
I don't know. I think I understand the point of view of Alma's compatriot that gave it to them. I mean, after all, the Dragoness gave me this, and I'll just hold up the Wand of Wonder.
But that's a way.
Sorry.
Don't.
Start looking towards the sky.
Ash is also looking up at the sky.
They've all been traumatized.
An elephant hits the fucking boat.
Sorcery the collecting.
I'm gonna regret my decision.
You're gonna draw one?
Probably.
Yeah, you guys placed a seed of doubt in Amra. She's gonna draw a card.
Yeah!
Okay.
Let's go!
Don't die. I
How do
beg
you want
of
me
you,
to do
world, don't die.
If I die, I'm gonna leave the call and cry.
Okay, Amra. Amra. How many times do you want me to shuffle?
3.
3. That's 1.
Fingers crossed.
You guys put into her head that maybe he
2.
didn't have her best interest in mind, and so she now is like second guessing herself.
And 3.
Because like after everything,
I have shuffled. I've shuffled 3 times. Is there anything else you want me to do with it? I can split. I can shuffle again. Up to you.
No,
Spit
that
on it.
don't do.
Say it again. You cut out.
No, that's it.
Okay. I have the deck. Where do you want me to draw from?
Just from the top.
Are you
Just
sure
from
you
the
don't?
top.
You don't want me to draw Amran
You
in
draw
case,
1, correct?
Yes, just one.
in case it's something bad?
It's
It's already drawn it. Let me figure out the effects.
No.
well.
It's like a gun on the picture.
Look, I just don't want you to get hurt. I just got back.
I mean, he wouldn't hurt me, would he?
Please don't let that be your last
Ooh.
words.
That would be so heartbreaking.
Alric is putting his hands.
I think I'd
His-
actually cry.
He has a hand up to his like mouth right now. He's like,
None of you know who she's talking about. You
Not
guys are
even
just
a
like,
little bit.
"No, who the fuck is it?"
Amra, I'm going to describe the card you see before it vanishes and nothing seems to happen.
And to Godfrey.
So, anything?
How do you feel? Do you feel like a devil is chasing you?
There's a feeling like that?
I felt it. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I think I know what card this is. Oh, I'm so nervous. No, I don't feel hostile.
Maybe the deck has blanks.
It disappeared, right?
Yes.
It just had a shooting star.
Shooting star.
Didn't that
Wait.
already happen though?
That's Elric.
Well,
I do want to point out the star happened around the same time as Elric, but it didn't hit your bow.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought that was Elric.
No. It is an entirely different thing.
Wait, you actually saw me shooting through the sky? I'm saying.
Saw something shooting through the sky.
Was I bright?
I mean, if it was you,
Did I shine bright like a diamond?
very diamond-esque.
Amra is absolutely holding her breath a little, just in case it's like a delayed effect and something bad happens.
I mean, it was for Godfrey.
I think we're in the clear. Just gone.
Maybe just in case, don't sleep alone tonight. Like, have some people around you, just in case
It's
something
okay.
happens.
I can keep
It
watch.
sounds like Elric should try. That's the only one who hasn't.
Should I see if it was a fluke?
I don't know.
Can you break the cards?
Here, could I see at least just one of them? I'm not going to.
Amra, do you have any wishes? If it was a shooting star, maybe that's what it is.
Why would
I have a lot of wishes that I'm not sure will come true.
Why would that be
Give it a try.
even? That type of stuff isn't real.
Wishes?
Yes.
What you mean? All the
maybe
wishes I
not, but-
made on my birthdays weren't they just?
Oh no!
You just traumatized Godfrey.
I am
You see tears seeping through the helmet.
Godfrey. I promise you, I will put as much money as possible to make your dreams come true. Okay. See, maybe that means that the wish does come true. Because of the hard work and the money, you know. Maybe the wish is inside you.
I'm the wish.
Huh? Yes.
Oh, I've had wishes inside me.
What?
What the fuck?
Lavender's looking at Cranston wide-eyed like, What?
Oh, that was out loud. I said that.
That just hit me way too hard.
Why does Godfrey make me so sad about First there was this
Man being
super
haunted
villain.
by a devil, he found out birthday wishes aren't real. His
No.
life is falling apart.
Going through it.
Is Elric drawing a card?
If Amra lets him.
She will, but during the handoff, you can feel her hands slightly shaking a little, mostly out of nerves.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's a lot. I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't good. Although I still don't know.
I'm sure it's something good, Amra. I mean, out of the three of us, only one, at least to my knowledge, bad thing happened. So it's probably good if that is indicative of what's in the deck, right?
Having a good outlook could help improve things. Maybe Godfrey Soup can help you feel better.
I don't think I have much of an appetite right now.
Take a seat, son.
She'll sit
At
down.
least sit yourself. Okay, well, here we go. You're gonna start shuffling that deck.
How many times would you like me to shuffle?
5. Let's see, he's like a dexterous skills. I don't have sleight of hand proficiency, so he kind of fucks up.
Spills the cards. They all
52
flip
card
over.
pickup, but there it's all.
All right, I have shuffled 5 times. Anything else you want me to do to the deck?
Yeah, he's gonna cut it in half, and
Okay.
he's gonna kind of just swap between the top and the bottom.
Okay, I've done that. Which
Alright.
one do you want me to draw?
He's gonna draw the very topmost card. Let's see here.
I have drawn it. I will now read the effects.
Elephants rain from the sky.
Dear God.
Oh my!
Again, not again.
Does that mean Cranston is gonna throw Elric with like 10 times more strength?
I catapult you.
I feel like something bad might have just happened.
Correct. Yeah.
Elric,
Mhm.
I need you to roll a d4, please. Oh no.
It's a 4.
That's a 4?
What direction does he die in?
Yeah, I rolled a 4. I rolled on the D&D Beyond. It's a 4.
Please go ahead and reload your D&D Beyond screen.
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
It just
Guys.
says dead across the page.
As you
It's
draw
peace,
the
you know?
card, you draw the card and it vanishes in your hand. And you don't remember what it was. You're like, oh, maybe I just didn't see it. And then you look down at your weapon. And you start to wonder, how did you even make it?
Oh, son of a
Your
bitch!
intelligence has been reduced to 9.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
You can, if you'd like to, draw 1 additional card beyond your declared draw, since you have drawn this card.
Yeah, he does that. Yeah, he does. Real shit.
Anything you want me to do with tech?
No, he just draws the next one. His intelligence went down. You know, he's just like, huh.
He's too stupid to know better now.
Yeah, so he draws the next one.
Double or nothing.
That's weird. Whatever, and he draws the next card. Something's very bad has happened. I'm pretty sure it's not too hard for everyone to see.
Well, yeah, because you're like pointing the gun at yourself now, like looking down the barrel.
Oh, don't be doing that.
Well, I don't know. We don't know anything about guns, so we don't know gun safety either. You see anything in there, Alec?
No, it's dark. What's it? I'm just taking the next card.
Upon you
What?
taking the next card, Armor will snatch the deck back from your hands.
Hey,
Okay. One moment.
what if I wanted to draw more?
Well,
No.
you shouldn't want that.
Probably best not to draw a handful of cards.
Ridley, I have access to your books, right?
I believe so.
What?
Since we're in, because we're in Deadlands, you have
Well, I had
access
a
to my stuff.
cool, I had a cool way for this to happen, but does
It's gonna be a day where Sean's like, does an 1100 hit? And I'm just
Well,
waiting for it.
Elric, as you look at your weapon and wonder how it works, what causes it to be the way that it is, you suddenly see it begins to change and shift. And then all at once, in your holster, it vanishes.
Oh my god.
Oh my
At least
God.
you know how it works
Worst.
now.
And as you look to your hand where the card is, you see in your grasp is a new weapon. Please go ahead and add to your inventory the Thunderbus.
Oh, what?
What?
This magic ranged weapon is a flared pistol with the storm rune engraved along the barrel. You gain +1 a bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. It requires no ammunition. Its damage is thunder instead of piercing, and it doesn't have the loading property. As a bonus action, you can invoke the weapon's rune to launch a ball of energy to a point you can see within 30 feet of yourself. The energy then detonates into a 10-foot radius sphere of turbulent wind and thunder centered on that point, and each creature in that sphere must make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 3d6 thunder damage, and it can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage only. Once the rune has been invoked, it can't be invoked again until the next dawn.
I don't see that in the inventory.
You might need to buy it, or just look it up online. I can send you the thing,
Fuck.
but
I'm just imagining you, Drew. Alec pulls the card. It just clatters credit card.
No,
What does this mean?
I'm not buying a fucking book, man.
Well, you don't have to buy a book.
You
You
don't
can
have
buy
to buy the
individual
book. You
sources for
just-
like.
and I will say,
buy the
you do
item.
notice immediately that this is still your gun. It has simply been enhanced to this state.
What book is the Thunderbus in?
So
It is in
Big
the
B's,
Big B's
Glory of
Big
the
B's.
Giants.
The new one.
That
so it's still the pepper box.
It's still your pepper box. It's still your weapon. It's just upgraded to this new like stats. So you don't have to reload it, and it requires no ammunition. You can just pump out shots with it.
You
Jeez.
basically sold your intelligence for a better gun.
That also means it can't jam.
Oh.
wait.
It sounds like a fair trade-off to me.
Wait, so he still has less intelligence?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was drawing another card to counteract that effect.
No, he drew another card because he had a lapse in judgment. Because he
Oh.
was a little stupider.
Well, I guess I could just spend my next ability scores to get the intelligence back.
What did it used to be?
I immediately started
14.
googling possible ways.
It's a 4+1 reduction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's rough.
But at least it just went down to 9. That's not horrible.
Well,
Yeah. It wasn't very. It wasn't
It-
amazing to begin with.
Think
so-
about
Even
this.
worse.
10 is the average person.
You're average.
You get a little.
He's less than average.
You're a little less than average, which isn't bad. Because imagine if you were average, and then you got that.
If I dropped from 10 to 6.
God. What if you dumped intelligence and left it at an 8?
Oh.
Exactly. So I think you should be.
3 intelligence, you're as smart as a fucking animal.
So I think you should be thankful what happened.
And you have a gun.
Oh my god.
A cat with a gun.
Yeah, you just gave someone with the intelligence of an animal a weapon that they know only how to use and not much else.
There
So-
are 6
Like,
cards
what?
remaining, by the way.
Does
Also, I'm putting in no mic. This is the link to the book. And if you just scroll down, you'll eventually get to magic items. And in that list is the magic items. So you can purchase individual things from a book.
Yes.
It is $2, but up to you.
do the properties is the property completely overridden?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, your ammo problem is solved.
And reloading and jamming.
That's what I was saying. This seems like a fair trade-off to me.
What's the range on it?
I don't know.
5 feet.
It's 30-90.
Not bad.
Especially because he has sharpshooter, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention too is that it does thunder damage, so now it gets around piercing resistance.
And it's magical.
So all in all, it's a kind of a win.
All right. Anything else before you guys take your long rest?
The first good hand Elric has ever drawn in his life. Except for the being dumb part.
Amra, looking at Elric do this, is going to stand up. I'm going to get some air, and she'll leave to the deck.
Is she going to be okay?
Amra, do you want somebody to come with you?
If you guys want, I think I just need to think for a moment. I wouldn't mind the company, though.
Yeah, I'll join you.
Sure. Yeah.
Lavender's gonna come with.
I look, gun out of the face, gun out of the face.
Okay, I get it. Not no face.
Not mine, not mine. Putting your hand down.
He's gonna follow after the others.
I guess everyone's going on deck.
I guess so.
Ready to
I'm
go
going
and
on
get in.
deck, but I'm not following Amra. In fact, I might actually go back to the plan of going to the crow's nest.
Godfrey will stick by Amra, but not necessarily be like a nuisance. Just kind of hanging around quietly for the time being.
Elric will be with Godfrey. So try and stay out of her way as well.
After the speed around the deck of the ship looking off decently far.
So just so I understand, Cranston is in the crow's nest with Lycaris.
Hello.
Godfrey is with Amra, correct?
Yes.
And where is Amra?
She's probably on the side looking into the water a little, turning the cards over in her hands, not drawing them.
Just kind of looking over the edge.
Yeah.
Okay. Godfrey's next to her. Lavender, where are you?
Lavender will be like near Amra and Godfrey, but have like kind of a weird amount of space between them. So it's like she's in eyesight and she can hear them, but it's kind of just distant.
And Ash, you said you're at the back of the ship?
Yeah, back of the ship. Maybe hanging out over near the steering, like not near the steering wheel, but on that section of the ship.
Okay. And then Elric, where are you?
He's with Godfrey. Trying to make sure, trying to give some kind of company to Amra without, being up in her business.
Fair. All right. Anyone doing anything while they're there?
I guess being a lookout.
Godfrey's just turning his amulet over in his hands.
Anybody saying anything or?
It takes Amra a little
Alright.
bit. Sorry. It takes Amra a little bit. Before she kind of like tucks the cards away and just like, right, well, we're still here. We're still intact, more or less. I knew he wouldn't hurt me.
Aye. We're all still here, all still voyaging beneath the stars.
I guess you guys kind of made a great point. I mean, he shows up after who knows how long and gives me this deck.
I mean, I got a pretty neat gun out of it.
Right. He wouldn't give it to us if he knew it'd kill us.
Maybe he's just a kind of a questionable gift giver. I used to give people rocks. It's kind of a weird gift in hindsight.
Like, were they shiny rocks?
No, they were just rocks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just that night, Lavender, when he fell asleep during your watch. That's when I met him. I guess part of me was so blinded seeing him again. I mean, he shows up centuries after I think he's dead?
Amra, I don't mean to pry. You don't need to answer if you don't wish to, but who is it you speak of?
Volwyn. Someone from... Yes, a high elf I knew very personally. I thought he died a long time ago, and then he suddenly shows up in the middle of the night. But he gave his reasons, and I trust him. I'd love for you to meet him, but unfortunately I can't exactly control where he shows up.
Do you have any way to talk to him? To communicate?
Not directly, but he'll show up when I need him. I know he will. I guess I kind of got nervous that maybe there was something wrong with the deck. But I think it's just my nerves talking to me.
It could be that he doesn't know entirely what's within it. It seems like drawing the cards themselves seems to cause them to disappear. Could be he got some good ones and decided it could be a very good thing to pass on to you.
Right. Thank you, Godfrey.
Aye.
Hey, it's just my nerves talking with Mythalorn, and as Ash has informed me, an artifact that can mean a lot to me. I'm kind of just in a rise. I think for now I just need some rest.
If you ever need anything, we're all here for you.
Thank you, Elric. I guess after a while I kind of forgot to rely on others.
We've all been with each other for a long time. Doesn't hurt to lean on someone else if you need it.
Thanks. We'll keep that in mind. For now, though, I don't think we should push the luck of the cards.
For some reason, I feel like I lost something, but I can't really put my head on it.
That probably related to the new gun of yours.
Do you think?
Probably.
Did you...
Sorry, never mind.
I mean, you drew 2 of them. One of which changed your gun, and the other which we don't know exactly.
He kind of scratches his head a bit and thought,
I mean, I can't imagine it was very important.
Indeed, if it was important, then you would remember, wouldn't you?
Ash is running over to where everyone else is.
As you
Oh
all
my
see Ash running over, you suddenly feel the ship stop in place,
What did you do?
kind of throwing everyone slightly. And as Ash, you make your way over, before you're able to say anything, a chilling coldness washes across you all as you see ice forming at the front of the ship, a wall slowly growing, separating you from Gin and Rock at the other end. As that happens, Amra, Godfrey, Elric, Lavender, and Ash, and Cranston from above, you all see something scuttle up the side of the ship and suddenly loom over top you all. Standing at about 10 feet tall is a large blue chitinous creature wielding a large like spear of ice. It looks almost like a large bug.
I draw my sword.
Do any of you speak Infernal?
Oh no.
No.
Wait.
No.
No.
Surprisingly not.
Interesting.
Is it a Gnomish
As-
accent?
It is not.
Okay.
let me grab it.
As it speaks to you all, you suddenly get the strange feeling that you are being watched as tendrils of ice begin to crawl along the ship. Elric, I messaged you earlier, but I didn't get a response though. What is your boon?
Oh, fuck. True sight.
Okay. Make sure to add that to your character sheet at some point.
I did. It's in the notes section.
Can you change it so it shows true sight on your senses?
Oh.
But I'll message you what you see,
Fucking
because they are
dumb.
not trying to hide from you. With that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, great.
Come on, better than a nat 1. Yeah!
The moment you said nat 1, I rolled a nat
Oh.
one.
Oh no! I manifested it for you. I'm so sorry.
Luckily, I have a +3 to initiative.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's better than a nat 1 and a +1.
All right. I believe that's everyone. Amra and Cranston, need your rolls.
Oh fuck! Wait, we didn't rest at all, did we?
22.
I mean, we did.
Fuck!
I got a 5, which is perfect because I have to go do something really quick. I'll be back hopefully by the time I turn.
Ash and Elric got the same one. Who has the higher dex? I presume.
Elric,
Elric.
most likely. I have a 12.
20.
Perfect. Godfrey, what's your dex?
Speed.
12.
Ooh, it does beat you.
Yeah, I'm not dexterous.
No, not the thing in front of you.
That's even more terrifying.
As we begin, everyone can see the map, correct?
Yeah.
We do.
Yes.
Would I be able to call that out?
It's not your turn.
Fuck.
Your turn is up next, though.
Is its intent to attack clear?
It's very clearly about to attack.
Okay. Yeah. I see no reason to just not start with chucking down a shadow blade at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2 hit, please.
$25.
25. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, give me a moment.
What kind of damage does this do?
Psychic.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh shit, that's
Trotter, please. Your mic was getting a lot of feedback.
Sorry.
It's so much feedback.
I'm sorry. It's hot down here in the south.
That's not how that works.
40. 24. 47.
47.
Ooh, what the?
Why?
What?
This isn't new, guys. Remember, if they haven't gone yet, it's a free crit, basically.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
47 magical psychic damage. Now, does that change if you're in shadow or whatever?
No? Question mark?
Okay, good. All right. As the weapon strikes into it, it gives like a and begins to kind of flail wildly. Anything else?
That's all. That's all. It's less on that health bar chunk than I would have liked.
Correct. Anything else?
This man ain't acrobatic, but it's too cool. He's gonna hop out and try to like hide amongst the sails and the rigging. Up on
Ooh, give me an acrobatics. Acrobatics or athletics. DC 10.
Do I get an advantage for being super cool?
No.
That's a 7.
1 sec.
I like that. Imagine
You just
that
take-
he's about to
I need
land.
you to
Yeah. Okay.
need to take 11 bludgeoning damage as you fall from the mast and crash into the wooden planks below.
Oh. I like to imagine Lysaris was trying to like stop him from jumping over, and it just made him catch his feet and fall.
All right, anything else, Cranston?
I guess just use the rest of my movement to get up.
Understandable.
And
All right,
I guess
Elric.
shadow bonus action, bring the shadow blade back to myself.
Okay.
Oh wait, concentration.
Oh,
I'm good. I'm good.
okay. Elric, your turn.
Elric goes to aim at the monster, and then he pauses. Ow, my fucking finger.
I heard that.
Ah!
You put it in a mouse trap? What the fuck was that noise?
That was a
I
lot.
tried to grab the cheese really fast before it snapped. Fuck me. That
Your
hurt.
gun's trigger is just a mousetrap.
No. He looks over to the side and he says, Red sings, imps. Yes, that's the word, imps. He's gonna aim.
God,
Out. He's gonna aim out into the darkness.
You're aiming at what? The closest imp?
Yes.
All right, the closest one is actually over here next to Captain Aurora.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot that.
Roll to hit.
God,
What's
Captain Aurora's perspective. You see, it? Just next to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna sharpshooter that old bastard.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's actually a 6, so 24 to hit.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Emperor?
Oh my. 26 thunder.
It doesn't matter. As you fire into seemingly nothing, something suddenly takes form. It's a cold, lifeless body falling on the deck of the ship.
He's gonna spin around and look for the closest one that he sees.
This one most likely.
Yeah, he's
Oh
gonna.
God, it's next to me!
Yeah, he look.
There's one here and there's one here.
That imp just saw me eat shit.
Directly next to him.
It's probably why it's right there. It's gonna go for you. It's like a gremlin.
What if I fell on it?
That's great.
Ruin the
Just hear
element of
screams
surprise
under
by
me.
accident.
Are you firing?
Seeing as there's a bunch of them over there, I'm gonna go for the ones over here first.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay, and I'll sharpshooter that one as well.
Constant, you got that one! The what?
What the huh? That's another 24.
All right, roll damage.
Die. 25.
Minus 10. Another one of them suddenly appears, its body falling lifelessly on the deck of the ship.
Elric has power now.
Anything else, Ulrich?
No, that's it.
All right. Ash Silverlily.
All right. Since I cannot see any of the imps around, I'm gonna go for big guy. And all my spells are AoE, so I'm gonna cantrip Toll of the Dead.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Thank you. For
I
not.
cast Fireball.
Wait.
Wisdom save
For which one?
for big guy.
Wisdom. That is a 13.
That is a fail. And since he's taken damage, that is D12s.
What kind of damage is this?
Necrotic.
Okay.
10 damage.
10 damage. As it strikes into it, you see the tendrils kind of spread across its chitinous form. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else. I'm going to 5, 10. How far down of a jump is this?
It's 10 feet.
10 feet? So I could reasonably jump that.
You could. You'll take damage unless you want to make a acrobatics check.
Would I be able to make an athletics check?
No.
Fair enough.
Do it, it's cool. Let me be your example.
I'm a wizard. I teleport.
Okay.
That's yeah. I
Completely
mean,
avoids it.
Wait a second, I'm a wizard.
wait a second. I'm a
That's not even-
wizard.
That's not even a wizard thing. That's just a race thing now.
Okay.
Wait a
That-
second.
you should
I'm an
phrase that
elf.
differently.
Okay, yeah,
Hello?
I'm realizing that after that.
He's like, I'm just better.
Just Ash with no context screams out, "It's a race thing now."
My bad. My bad.
Woo.
Anyway, end of turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to. Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna get a drink with that kind of laughter.
Yay.
I'm already partway in.
Hmm. Godfrey,
Howdy.
let me just measure something. I just need to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I saw a flash of a measuring tool, and nothing has
Godfrey.
struck fear into me more.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
I gotta roll some stuff.
Oh, that's not good. Would this
I
happen
need you
to be a?
please take.
Oh wait, never mind.
What's up?
Sorry, my question was built on a false premise, so it does not matter.
Were we actively fishing as we were sailing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what else are we going to
You
be
take
doing?
21 points of force damage
21.
as you are 21 as you are slammed back into the side of the ship. And as you look, you see this blackened red crossbow bolt sticking out of your armor. And then with a searing pain, it begins to enter into your body before vanishing. You look out. Oh, actually, let me check something. Yeah, they only do it once. You look out into the darkness where you see a towering creature reloading its brass crossbow. Go ahead and roll religion for me, Godfrey.
Okay, I can do religion.
If you crit fail, you think it's in Savion.
7.
You do not know what the
Savion!
creature is.
You betrayed me.
I think. Oh.
Sorry, that's it.
And then I just need to roll to see. Perfect. And then it goes. invisible
Oh,
once more.
I know what this is. I think. Sorry.
Okay. That is going to end its turn and is going to bring us to Godfrey.
All right, sort of picking myself back up from the stairs, holding the wound that has been freshly made. I'm like, oh, what do I want to do now? I'm gonna say to the others,
Fiend in the darkness beyond, on the ice, out there.
I'll do a quick point towards this direction, vaguely, before I turn, and I'm gonna try and attack this guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. Ooh, that's 28 to hit.
28, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And is this a fiend or undead?
This is a fiend.
Oh yeah!
Everything in this encounter is technically a fiend.
Nightmarish. Thank you.
You fiend.
All right, so that is going to be 16 slashing.
Okay.
Plus
Made with which weapon?
The Holy Avenger.
Okay.
Plus 5 radiant damage from improved Divine Smite.
Okay.
Plus, let's see, roll 2d. 13 more radiant damage.
Okay. It is bloodied. Anything else?
I'm gonna do it again.
Feel free.
Another one.
Another one. That's a nat one.
Not another one.
As you smite it, you shatter one of its many arms. As you then bring your sword around and you jump up to deliver another strike, and it reaches out and it collides its spear, its shaft against your weapon, and it leans forward as a voice penetrates your mind, and all you can hear is, "I come for you, Godfrey or Freed. My master sends his regards."
I figured. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. That means that
You are not the one we are here for. And with that, it throws its weight into the spear as it kind of pushes you aside. Anything with yours, rest of your turn?
Yeesh. Let me. Do I have anything I can do for? I'm going to. I would like to bonus action as I sort of land and I look back up towards the creature. I'm gonna say,
Then come get me.
as I cast Compelled Duel on this one, holding my holy symbol.
Okay. A quick question. If I forget the rules on this because I haven't played Paladin in a while. Is
Yeah.
it a bonus action to Divine Smite?
No. The smite that I did is just comes with the attack.
Yeah.
Improved Divine Smite just is added on to any attacks I do.
What was the extra radiant? Was that from the Holy Avenger?
That was from the Holy Avenger.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
All right.
A
And
lot
what does
of
he roll?
Smites are weird.
He rolls for. God, I lost the spell. Jeez. He rolls a Wisdom save.
That will be 16 total.
That fails.
All right. He is compelled to duel you. What does that mean?
You attempt to compel a creature into the duel. One creature that you can see in range. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a Wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space more than 30 feet away from you. The spell ends if you attack any other creature, if you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target.
It is going to step here, since it is, or is that the end of your turn, I presume?
Yeah, that's all it can do.
All right. It steps here and it goes, "Ah!" And it reaches out with its staff or its spear and it tries to wrap around your neck. It's going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay. Is that a...
That is a 25 to hit.
To hit, yes.
All right. And then it is a contested roll.
For athletics?
Yes.
Is it a saving throw? I'm sorry, it's been a while.
You roll athletics or you roll acrobatics.
Okay, athletics it is. That is... Oh, jeez. It landed like on 16 and then rolled a little bit more over to 3 for a total of 11.
All right, that does beat it by 2.
I
As it
beat it?
grabs onto you. No, sorry, it beat you.
Oh, okay. Understood.
It had a 13 total. As it grabs you and it goes, "Let's settle this like devils." And with that, it jumps backward. This will incur an opportunity attack from Elric and Amra if you all would like to take it.
I would. Let me see something real quick because it's been a while since I've had to use this.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
I'll try and sharpshooter with this one as well.
I believe this
decent
is with
luck so far.
disadvantage because it's right next to you, right?
Huh?
This is with disadvantage because it's next to you. Or
Oh,
was
is it?
next to you. It was. That's why you got. An
Oh yeah,
opportunity
yeah,
attack.
yeah, yeah. Right. So,
It should still hit, but so sharpshooter. What would that total be?
16? No,
that is
wait,
actually going to be. a
wait, no,
miss.
it's no, it's -5.
17.
17, yeah.
That is also a miss.
I wonder if an 18 would have hit, because that meant the disadvantage actually mattered.
Yeah,
It-
probably.
18 is the hit.
God damn
His
first roll was 18.
Due to Warcaster, I can cast spells as an opportunity attack.
Mhm.
And I will be casting Inflict Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay. Roll the hit.
An 18.
Okay, that does hit. Roll damage.
I'm not rolling a d10 5 times. I'm just going to let the computer do it.
But where's the
I'm
joy
too
in
tired
that?
for that.
Where's
much?
the joy in doing that?
33 necrotic damage.
All right. As it jumps away, the necrotic damage spreads across it. It is very clear that it is in great pain, but it seems intent on finishing Godfrey off. As it falls to the ice below, it lets go of you, Godfrey, before swinging down violently toward you. It doesn't throw you. It doesn't make you prone. It just lets go.
I will say that also breaks Compelled Duel.
What does?
Amra damaging them.
Oh.
He
It's
seems
fine.
content on fighting you anyway, so I don't think
Yeah,
it matters.
it's all right.
All right. Godfrey.
Yes,
Does a 13 hit?
it does not.
It bites down at you, and as it misses, it then goes, it spins around with its tail, attempting to strike you. That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
This is going to be 15 bludgeoning damage
Right on.
with an additional 10 cold damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. As it does, it strikes with its tail into you as you kind of slide a little further across the ice. As it menacingly approaches you with its spear, it goes, "Our little Godfrey Ulfried can fight his own battles."
Ah,
That's going to end its turn and bring us to Amra.
Okay, about where did Godfrey point out earlier? Like, you don't have to show me where, just about.
Should I square a general area, Sean?
It was like over. No, I'm just like it was over here. He pointed.
Okay. I couldn't remember exactly. Let me do a few measuring things.
I do want to point out as well. Everything the creature is saying is only in Godfrey's head.
Gotcha.
Like it doesn't want to say it to anyone else.
Telepathical styles.
I think what terrifies me about this is the idea that Ashton Butcher is going to be a consistent threat by sending people at us rather than like one encounter with him.
Absolutely.
You guys
And
don't
I-
even know which devil it is yet.
do
I'm
not.
kind of ready for it.
It's just me.
He was reborn as a devil.
Reborn as a devil and haunting Godfrey.
I mean, if you resurrected him through reincarnate, he could come back as a tiefling.
How much of a drop is it to get off the boat?
It's like 20 feet.
20 feet, okay. I have to look up jumping rules real fast. I'm overthinking things. For a decision I'm not probably gonna end up not doing. I hate having so many spells. Cool, we'll do that. I'll be casting Fire Strike right there, Sean.
Where?
Can you see my thing?
I can.
It's gonna be right there. It's a 10-foot radius.
Okay. What do the things have to do if they're in that area?
They are going to have to do. Where is it?
Not saying that there's anything there, but what would they have to do?
If there
in
was
case
something
they-
there, hypothetically, they would have to make a deck save.
What would a
A hypothetical.
11? What would 11 get that hypothetically?
That would hypothetically get them 4D. Where is it? I just had it. That would get
Hypothetical
them
damage.
hypothetically 46
Okay.
fire damage and 46 radiant damage.
Okay. Well, the fire damage won't do anything.
I
The,
expected.
the radiant damage, however.
Yep, I expected as much. I just needed
Alright.
to get some reveals on there.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
I like
guess
the
they
idea.
would.
The fire damage hits first, and then the radiant. So it's just.
Uh, 16 radiant damage.
As this explosion shakes the ice, burning a hole through and making like a huge crevice into the sea, you see lying in the dead only one measly imp.
F.
Rest in peace, imp.
I mean, I have spell slots for days. I don't mind burning them on my artillery strikes.
Orbital cannon.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on?
I'm going to.
Why are you measuring, Hush?
He heard artillery strike and wanted to join in.
Ask an armor solution to not knowing where enemies are just
Bomb them.
exploding everything in the area.
Keep
If we
bombing
don't know
them.
where in the field they are, we just blow up the field.
Exactly.
I want a bonus action activate my Boots of Haste, and that'll be it for now.
Okay. That will bring us to the imps. Let me go ahead and.
Thank God none of those are next to me.
Well, this guy can't really do much.
Quickly, Gin, help
dash.
me! Flashbacks in Gin's head of me cheating at the fucking cards.
He's also on the other side of a wall.
No. That is true. Cranston, does a 22 hit?
It does.
Okay. First, I need you to take 5 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Should I first do the concentration, or is that separate?
It'll be separate.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
And I lose concentration. I don't know what the
It's gonna
damage
be
is, but I rolled a 2,
12.
so.
It's going to be 12 additional poison damage
Okay,
as it
so
stings you with its large stinger on its tail.
12, and what was the piercing?
I believe it was
I think you
5.
said 5. Okay. Thank you. Marked.
No problem. That's. I mean, this one is just doing a tussle over here with these boys. He's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
No, he's just dead. No rolls needed.
Lavender.
He's gonna have a bad day. Okay. Let's
Fight back. Fight back.
see. Have to measure something real quick. Okay. So Lavender is going to move over here-ish. Are those stairs? I can't tell. It's like right here is stairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lavender.
Okay.
Does a. 1 second. Does a 15 hit?
Meets.
Okay, this will be half damage.
Okay.
So that'll be 6 piercing, halved to 3. And then I need a Constitution saving throw, DC 11.
I rolled a 15, so
Okay. You will take half amount of damage on this. It's going to be 13 halved to 6 additional poison damage.
Okay. And
Alright.
then Lavender is going to cast. Is going to cast Blight on this guy with Godfrey.
Okay. I'm stuck.
Can't win without your friends. Are the friends just burning him alive?
I mean, technically, Blight is necromancy, so
8d8?
yeah.
Yeah.
Lavender,
Okay.
Lavender
So,
wants to get the point across.
Yeah, he just starts melting in front of God. Can't win without your friends.
Pretty
I
much.
will say,
Mhm.
say, he did get a 27.
Okay,
So I think that'll be half damage, right?
it's half damage.
All right. Feel free. It's my kid.
Okay, let's see.
I don't think
I-
so.
I
I
have-
rolled 98
one,
for my
two.
dagger attack. Oh,
Sorry,
shit.
I had to find my d8s.
Sean, my attack actually did more damage. I just counted all the dice rolls. I didn't count the plus from my dex.
How
Not
much
dex,
more was it?
charisma. That would be +4.
I want you to look at the health bar.
Cool. It's worth mentioning still.
That's
if you
gonna
didn't,
be.
it was gonna live on 4.
Let's see.
It might be the difference. I
This
won't
is
lie.
halved. This is halved.
You can give me the full number. I can have it.
I have my calculator up. I am determined to do this. Halved, it is 22.
All right. He is not looking good.
Okay.
He walked away at 3/4 health.
And suddenly he wasn't.
Now.
And then just as quick little bonus action, she will cast Flame Blade. So she'll have that with her.
That is going to bring us to the top of initiative. Cranston, Lilm, Avery, your turn.
Don't worry, we're not in a courtroom.
Okay, good.
I am. What's like, because the guy was able to fire at us on the boat effectively, like what elevation is this area compared to like this area?
It's down. It's like down like 20 feet.
They're just a good archer. Okay.
I mean, not just a good archer. He was very far away.
Oh. Define very.
No. I don't think I will.
Well, because over here is like, that's an Elric's range.
Mm-hmm.
There he was. Actually, no, he was
It's in
closer over
Elric's.
here.
It's not within his sight range.
No. Oh,
Just within
I'm
his
more of
weapon
just trying to give reference of what is considered far away now. Anyways, you guys seem to be collectively fucking up the thing that Godfrey's fighting. I don't know what I can do, but Cranston wants to do something. So he's going to bonus action disengage. Let's see how far he can get. So this would be 20, 25. Action dash to hop over towards the ice. This would be 25, 35. I could probably get about to here if I action dash and bonus action disengage.
Okay.
I guess that's my turn. And he's going to be
All right.
trying to observe for anything, really.
Give me I believe it's a perception check.
I'm guessing disadvantage because it's invisible.
Yes.
Total 20.
You do not see anything at the moment.
Well, shucks.
It has an 11 to stealth.
What you do see is a crossbow bolt flying towards you.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Elric.
Man, after all that, I'm surprised they're still together.
What?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
My ass cheeks.
The joke is supposed to be they've been through so much shit. But I understood where he was going.
You just said my ass.
Whatever, man. I'm sorry. I fucked up. All right. I'm gonna shoot at these two. So I'm gonna go for this one first.
Roll to hit.
Nah, we'll just do a flat roll. 29 to hit.
29 does hit. Roll damage.
Pew. 16 thunder.
Dead.
You didn't even finish saying the damage. I saw the health bar go away.
God. No, for this one. Yep. Well, that sucks. Rolled a nat 1.
Oh, that's a miss. But your gun doesn't jam.
Thank
It's a
God.
jelly.
Anything else, Elric?
Cry, I guess.
Okay. Ash Silverlily.
Where did... Could I ask where Alma's flame strike went down over here?
It's like right here.
Right here.
Yeah. Or I guess right here.
What thing, I guess. Okay. I know there's something over there, so I maybe have to decide whether or not I want to attack up here or over by Cranston.
Killed Cranston by mistake. Whoopsie.
There's something in the
Actually-
dark.
I'll
Something in the
confess,
dark.
I am now realizing, because I've lost concentration, I am running with no magical weapons to go fight this thing.
Don't worry, Amr
Oh.
will be joining you soon.
My weapon is armor.
I am going to use black tentacles.
Okay.
I'll do it in by Cranston. I'll do it. I'll do it from this point that I'm.
Okay. From that point right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
this point now.
Okay. What's the range on it?
20 feet.
20 feet. One sec. This point here, you said?
This one that I'm measuring from now.
That's. Oh, wait, sorry. One sec. I need to broadcast others.
That's a square.
It's a
I think-
square?
I think so, at least. Yes, it's square.
Okay. Like that?
Yes.
Okay. Let me. What does it do? Does it stay in place or is it just like. an
Yes,
effect?
it,
I don't know what
it
spell it
stays.
is.
It stays in place. Tentacles fill a 20-foot square. Anything in has to make a dex save. If it fails, it will it will get stuck.
One sec. I need to figure this out again. Hold on. This whole measuring thing is so fucking weird. Because it's not exact. It needs to snap to corner. There we go. So that
1 up.
25 feet?
No, like the point 1 up.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you measure that out for me real quick so I can draw a box around it?
Yes.
Can,
Okay.
can you do the actual measuring tool? Like that makes the box?
Oh.
It's underneath measure, and then when it says shape, you do square. and then snap to corner.
I do not think I have that option.
Do you not?
No.
Can someone else do it for him so I can do it?
I can draw a square.
I'm looking.
Which?
He's doing it right now.
It's corner.
Yeah, I
right?
see you doing it.
Was it?
Yeah, snap to corner.
Was it over here?
One away from you, Cranston.
One away
so
from
like, yeah.
Like that?
So like this section would be
Which-
in the square.
Which point
Christ Almighty. Okay.
is it
So then
originated
here.
on?
Here. This
Oh
point
my
that
God. Can one person do it, please?
There,
No.
there. It's 20 feet, right?
Yes.
So that.
Yes.
Okay.
Horrifying.
So what happens in that square now?
Anything,
Step two.
anything in it has to make a dex save.
Anything in it has to make a dex save?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
hypothetically, something's in it.
Hypothetically,
What would
if something was
a
there.
26 get me?
Jesus Christ. That's a
Hypothetically.
pass. Let me check something. It's just fine, yeah.
Like nothing happens?
Nothing happens, yeah.
What's the spell again?
Black tentacles.
It reverts back. It will have to make the save again for starting its turn in there if it's still there.
Yes.
On a turn or starts. Wait.
I'll send it to you.
Enters it for the first
So wait,
time.
nothing happens for the roll. You don't roll when it goes on.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll just keep its roll for its
Okay.
save.
For its first turn.
Okay.
Okay.
And I
Anything
think
else? Hutch?
that will be my turn. That's a very long, confusing one.
Hmm.
And you can redo that roll for that one shot. You can roll again.
No, I'm fine.
Take off your skin.
Take off your-
I was originally gonna fireball over there, but then I found out that fire doesn't affect them.
Cranston does a. Ooh, thank goodness it had advantage. Does a
What if I took away that advantage?
22 hit?
What if I took away that advantage?
Do you have a thing that does it?
A tropic ward, once per short rest, when a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll. It doesn't clarify. I need to see it.
I know, but I didn't know. I'm just gonna re-roll one dice.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
It's higher.
Cool.
Because I rolled them at the same time. I was like, I can't tell which one I rolled first or second.
No, I get it.
So Cranston does a 26 hit.
What if it was a no?
Too bad.
It's a hit. It's 10 over my AC.
It's not a lot. It's only 6 force damage. And then I need a dexterity saving throw. DC 17.
Yes, sir. A lot. 24.
Okay. You are struck in the chest by a bolt as the creature appears before you. But you see as it hits,
Damn it!
it's webbing. Oh, no, he stepped out.
Oh. Oh wait, then they started to stand in it? Oh, that
We
was-
already covered this.
Yes, I'm realizing that now. Yes, go on.
He steps out, and as it fires, this webbing shoots out, almost like it'll wrap around you. This spider webbing, that like you actually see spiders like shoot out and begin to web around you, but you're able to jump out of it in time. And as he stands there, he kind of just takes a few steps toward you, Cranston. And he looks down at you as he's just idly reloading his crossbow.
Menacing.
Man, loading
He doesn't-
revolver 5 feet from the man he plans to use it on.
He doesn't seem like angry. He seems kind of bored with you. And he just says, I have not heard your name before. Who are you?
Cranston Avery.
A pleasure. You will
pleasure.
know. And that will end his turn.
Alright.
Godfrey, you fighting.
We fighting. Time to attack. Ba, 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 ba. I'm going to attack.
Okay.
That's gonna be dirty 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Nice. I'm going to turn that into a first level smite.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get rolling. That's gonna be 15 slashing damage plus 1 radiant damage plus 8 radiant damage plus 12 radiant damage. So that'll be...
It's okay. You don't need to. I've been keeping track.
Okay, red.
Godfrey,
yes.
how would you like to kill the devil?
So as we're sort of tussling in the ice, it's ice, right?
Yes.
I imagine when I get knocked aside by the tail, you know, the blade scatters a little bit out of my hand. I pick it up and turn back as they're, you know, coming back at me with the spear, and I cut through the spear into them, going overhead to get them.
It slumps to the ground, chittering and twitching. Anything else you do?
Yes. I just go,
Whew. All right. On my way.
5, 10, 15. How far is this distance to get up here?
20 feet.
20 feet?
Yes.
I am going to wait. Because my wings take an action to pull out.
Okay.
So I'm just going to stand
As you step aside, Godfrey,
there. Yes.
1 second. I do need to check something important.
While you check that, I'll give you all an update. Went to the restroom,
Fun.
and when I came back out, I slammed the door on my fingers.
Oh no.
Oh.
I am in pain right now.
Fingers are optional. It's fine.
That is, well,
Godfrey.
it's an option I like.
Godfrey.
Yes.
As you are stepping away from the creature, it turns bloodied as its form slowly begins to turn to char, fading away and returning its soul to the hells. It grabs onto your plate armor and it pulls you close. And it says,
I need to thank you, Ulfried.
What?
I never thought she would return.
She? Who do you speak of?
A master.
Her name? Give me a wretched name!
Yes.
I didn't quite
One of
catch that.
Zoraku, a devil. One of Zoraku's favorite pets that he lost long ago.
and it leans forward and it whispers into your ear a familiar name.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
Godfrey leaning in. Can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
I didn't quite get that. One more time, please.
Sorry.
As it then turns to Char.
Can you message me
fades
the
away.
name?
Maya!
Oh no! That's not good.
She is a devil.
No.
And
All right.
happy with you.
Godfrey is just frozen as they turn to dust, just like. That's my turn. Sorry.
All right. That skips past the Ice Devil's turn. Amra.
Okay. Quick question. Can I stand on these, whatever they are?
You can, yeah. They're just the tops of like the windows and area.
Prepare for some wonky movement, and I'm very prepared to have to make a check to not fall prone.
Okay.
And I know I will be taking fall damage. Like a sprint run and jumping off the boat. Like to there and then jumping off, which would get her an additional 10 feet off.
So with the jumping rules, you can only move as far as your jump allows.
Yes.
Sorry, you can only jump as far as your movement allows.
I can.
So you've
trust
moved.
Me. Trust
Wait, what do
me.
you mean?
Boots of speed.
Are you dashing? Oh, the boots of. Do the boots give you extra speed?
They double my movement speed,
Okay, you're all good then.
which puts it at a 70.
That will be 4 bludgeoning damage as you land.
So that puts me. I imagine Armor does like the roll thing you see in action movies.
I also jumped off. Should I have taken damage? I didn't jump off from that angle. I jumped off from here, but I think it's the same.
It is.
Okay.
So that's 45.
Got it.
That's 45 feet. I still have an additional. What is it? 25?
Okay. What do you want to do with it?
I'm just gonna go think
Chris?
to here.
Grants is like a flare for an artillery strike. He himself is not the threat. He's just the prelude.
To there. And then Amra is going to action channel divinity path to the grave on the big guy.
All right. What does that do?
The next time me or an ally of mine hits the cursed creature with an attack, it has vulnerability to all the attack's damage.
Okay.
And then she will be casting spiritual weapon at 6th level.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. And then it's going to be making its attack.
Okay.
That's vulnerability to your spiritual weapon.
Correct.
A genius play. Oh, cool. Has advantage, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of this group. You all know how to do combat well.
That's a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, I rolled amazing on that.
Wow.
For vulnerability, it's just you roll 2 sets of dice.
Oh, I rolled
So
double
whatever.
the.
Yeah, double the dice.
Okay, I need to roll more stuff then.
Oh.
He will be taking 40 force damage.
How much?
40.
40. As it slams into his back, he kind of. Oh. You are skilled.
More than you know. But that will be my turn.
All right. That brings us to the imp.
I mean, technically there are 2.
Yeah, you didn't even do Jin and Rock's turn.
I'm not doing their turn. They're killing him.
Fair.
Lavender
Mhm.
does a. What is that? 16. 21 hit.
Yes.
That's going to be 7 piercing damage. And I need a DC 11 con save.
That's a 12. Oh, thank God.
Ooh, that barely passes. It'll be
Oh
half
my
as much
God.
damage.
Okay.
So it'll normally be 12, but now it's halved to 6.
Good stuff.
All right, and with that, it goes to your turn.
Okay. Lavender just wants to get rid of the so she has her flaming scimitar and she's gonna take a smack. Oh, why do I have so many alarms on my phone?
First, she has to wake up.
It's time.
I still don't understand what all my alarms are for because I didn't label any of them.
Lavender, wake up! We're still in the courtroom.
Oh my God, that'd be terrifying. Okay, so let's see. That is a. Oh God, where is it?
I was literally about to do this.
There's a lot of it going around.
Oh my gosh.
It's a great meme. Lick my balls.
Okay, so that'll be a 23 to hit.
Yeah. Kind of damage.
It's only 3d6. I mean, come on.
How much? What kind of damage?
It is fire damage, but I have boon of irresistible offense.
That's a good point.
Nothing
Well,
matters.
I was gonna feel very bad. It's gonna be like it done nothing.
Let's see. That'll be 16 damage.
Dead.
Leaded.
I will also
Wait.
point out that they do. I forgot to kind of talk about this. They do begin to fade away.
Okay. So they just
And
kind of
devils
poof
die.
out of existence.
Yes, when devils die, they return to the 9 hells.
Fascinating.
So devils can only be killed on the hells themselves. Officially.
Yeah. So in order to
I know what I must do.
25.
Oh, let's put that together now.
It's
Ashton Butcher's gonna be
Going
tormenting
to
us.
hell
time for a crusade.
against
no.
Hell.
And I'm done. I did my movement, so I'm done.
Okay. That is going to bring us to the top of initiative. Cranston.
Should I do this?
Yes.
No. But will I? Cranston realizing he doesn't really have much against this guy. And he was kind of already going to do this before Amr showed up. So he's going to be like, settle a score with me. Is this thing useful or no? And points the Wand of Wonders at him.
He looks down at it and he goes,
And he activates.
What do you do?
So
Okay.
let's find out.
Roll the number. Just tell me it. Don't say what it does yet. I want to see.
Okay.
So roll a d100.
22.
22.
This is useless.
Okay. One sec.
Normally he gets a save for diving deeper, but because of how useless this is, can we just bypass that?
Yeah, I'll tell you. You hear in his mind just, did something happen? He kind of looks around a little. He's like, I don't think anything happened. And then he just looks down at you.
And he just shakes his head. Something happened.
You can go again if you'd like.
If you let me, Sean, I will use it again.
I will not.
Damn it. Oh, bro! And then he ends his turn.
Okay. Elric, your turn.
Oh boy.
Blasting.
Alric is gonna move over.
You could go again if you let.
I blast.
I don't want to kill this guy. I kind of like him.
He's kind of cool. I dig him.
Well, he's just gonna go back to the hells.
Yeah, we'll kill him there.
Yeah. I'll see you on the holidays.
I'll bring Christmas cards.
Is he the uncle at Thanksgiving that brings up sensitive topics?
Oh, he's the uncle on holidays that fucking shoots you with a crossbow.
Hi, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Ah! You asshole! I love you. So I'm gonna sharpshooter, and I'm gonna make these deadeye shots.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, good. To both of them. So the first one is. Thank God I did that. First one is an 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. So that is 26 thunder.
26.
Don't
thunder.
forget your sneak attack.
Yeah. I didn't get to because nobody was standing next to anything. When I hit, that's an extra 1.
Do you have a sneak attack? I'm starting to doubt it at this point. I don't think you've rolled above a 2 more than 5 times. This
Shut
whole
up!
Campaign.
Shut up! I can do it. That is a 25.
That does it.
Yes. Fuck. 17. I'm on that one on the damage, dude.
17.
And that's it.
All right. Ash.
All right. I'm going to move up to the end there And I am going to. Before I do this, how thick is the ice?
Not as thick as you might want it to be, but like it won't crack under just normal weight. But if like something happens to it, it might split. And they're already on like a crack line right here. Do it.
Sean knows exactly what I wanted to do.
Do it. Kill all your friends.
He already wants me to do that.
It's
I
okay.
told him to do it again. I was going to shatter.
I
but-
know. I know you were.
Roll of the dead on him.
Yeah, told him to do it. Wisdom save.
Wisdom. That's a 14.
That is a fail.
Oh,
That
sorry.
is
My bad. He has advantage. 18.
18. I'm going to faded that. That's going to be -5.
Okay. So that is a 13.
Oh, goddamn.
12. That's going to be 14 damage.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Gets to his turn. He's finished reloading his massive crossbow. And he looks down at you, Cranston. He looks over to Amra. And then he looks back to you. And he brings the crossbow up to his shoulder. And he points like the end toward the sky. And he just kind of stands there. And as he's looking at you, he's going to say, "Be wary of those you travel with, for they bring great danger upon you and your friends.
What do
There
I?
is a devil hunting you all. But even worse than that, they will bring death to you within the week."
Do I hear anything extra in his head?
He is thinking about his target. How long does detect thoughts last?
A while, I think, but I'll double check. I don't know if the diving deeper part lasts longer, but. Also, yes, everyone. That's what I rolled. I gained detect thoughts on them.
Yeah, I think we put that together.
The duration is 1 minute. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures when the spell casts. You can action on each turn until the spell ends to focus on the creature's mind. If it hasn't reached a new turn yet, I'm guessing it looks like it stays like that, but I don't know. It'd be up to interpretation for you.
I have messaged.
Oh.
I will go now.
Okay.
And with that, he is going to vanish from sight. And he is taking the disengage action. You guys can't see the arrow I just drew, right?
No.
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 Wouldn't
that
I
is going
technically be
towards-
able to see him still, or did he like teleport?
Yeah, you can see him.
He just goes invisible and starts doing like the tiptoe motion.
Yeah, it's just like
He does a double take over his shoulders when he realizes your head's following him.
Elric's like, I can still see you.
Louder, I'm just gonna.
That's really funny,
There you
actually.
go. All right, that's gonna end his turn. It's gonna bring us to Godfrey.
Is
Well,
there
let me ask you:
anything-
is anybody planning on continuing the fight.
AKA
don't think
Elvic,
so.
do you
I mean-
shoot him?
Wait, sorry,
I vote we
can't
just
hear
let the guy
everyone.
leave.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Amra?
I vote we just let the guy leave and end it here.
All right. Anyone not doing that?
I will not do anything.
Okay.
I'm good.
Zoril the Orthon
I
just
knew it.
walks off.
Yes. Oh my! Baldur's Gate. I knew it.
He just walks off into the night, vanishing from sight slowly.
Can somebody toss down a rope?
Amra,
Oh.
as you stand on the ice, having finished this encounter, you feel a surge of energy wash through your body. One moment.
The card.
Need the card. I have to do something real quick. One sec.
Did you wish he was dead? Are we gonna find his corpse later?
Amra,
Family Guy death
please go
pose.
ahead and add on your character sheet, and I'll send this number to you. 18,975 experience points.
Oh.
Holy
That is
enough to,
terrifying.
that is enough to immediately make you level 13 as per your card.
Oh
What
my
was
god.
that?
Wait, what?
What happened?
You drew Comet, which means after your next encounter, you immediately level up to the next level.
Oh, heck
bruh.
yeah.
You're past Godfrey now.
Oh my god.
I'm the lowest level person here.
What level are you?
I'm the lowest of the low.
10.
Oh god.
Fuck.
And you are getting normal XP from this encounter as well. Just keep that in mind.
Yippee!
Oh my gosh.
She
Wait.
got the cake and she ate it. Damn. Literally breaking the rules.
Cranston watches as Amra like stands a little straighter and like blinks a little. It's like, whoa.
You okay? So I was
Yeah.
surprised you didn't chase after that guy. I thought you were gonna
Oh,
probably finish it off.
I didn't see a need to. Whoa. What?
You okay? You. Why are your eyes bright?
I don't know. I feel way better
You're
now.
closing it.
Maybe that's just what I needed, though. Maybe that's what I needed. A good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling way better. Stronger a little.
That guy's gonna be back, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
No, like definitively. I heard it in his head.
Oh. Okay.
He's tracking us through Godfrey.
Yeah.
Could someone please toss a rope down?
On this side too.
Lavender will just like run over to Godfrey's side and try and find a rope.
I don't know why I imagine this, but I heard the start of Lavender. I was imagining Lavender as an octopus looking over the edge.
Oh my god.
Ash will help and Cranston's side finding a rope.
Thank you,
Alright.
Lavender.
Thank you, Ash.
What? Am I not allowed to be helpful?
Fair enough.
We really do appreciate it.
You see Captain Aurora kind of like get back control of the helm. As the ice wall is shattered by Gin and Rock, Varric comes up from the bottom of the deck, along with Daisy Girl, Lyceris as well. As you all are up there as well, Professor Alden Wildwood would come up at that time as well. Everyone kind of looking around. Aurora goes, huh. Well, thankfully I was able to keep the ship from shattering on the ice. What were those things? I did not expect anything like that. Fiends? Demons? Devils?
Indeed.
Why are they here?
A few reasons.
Just the one, really. I'm afraid I've brought danger to your ship.
Maybe, but you also tended to keep it away. So I thank you.
You shouldn't. Not yet.
I rescind it then, I suppose. I guess. Right?
Godfrey's like holding his open wound and he just gives like a little thumbs up at that.
Well, we're crushed up on the ice. Is this a place we should be going on foot now?
It's possible. We can begin our journey northward. The ice might clear, or the ship is built to break it, but that'll require daylight. How about we all get some rest? We see in the morning. And if not, you and your company can scout ahead while we try to bring it through the ice.
That sounds like a decent plan.
So be it. I'll send Daisy Girl with you as well. She's a fantastic tracker. Wolf.
Yeah.
I love her.
Ash will pet the dog.
Oh, right. I don't think Clatter knows.
Oh, right. Clatter, this is a shadow mastiff. It's terrifying.
Fucking Jesus.
The trend of terrifying animals continues.
Mm-hmm.
First it was a horse, now it's a fucking mastiff.
The horse is just a horse too.
No, it's more than that.
Just a horse. What its eyes follow.
Horse, is this also what, a celestial?
It's a god horse, but like
I don't remember
terrifying.
Shadowfax being creepy. I remember him being majestic.
horse is majestic.
Horse is
Occasionally.
clipping in the ground.
Horse was built by Todd Howard.
Source engine ragdoll sounds.
I imagine like the sound effects of when something's clipping or like you welded the wrong things together in Gmod. Just collision noises.
Alright. Are y'all planning on taking a long rest?
Yes, but Sean,
Mm-hmm.
I do not need to sleep.
You do not.
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure furbolgs need to sleep.
Furbolgs do need to sleep.
When Cranston is confident everyone's resting on the ship, he's going to sneak into Wildwood's office.
Wildwood is there. Just keep that in mind.
Is she asleep?
Oh, you have like... He.
Sorry, is he asleep?
He is asleep.
I'd like to sneak in.
There, yeah, you what's the number?
39.
Alright. So, you sneak in.
And I'd just like to do a search of the room, see if anything sticks out documents-wise.
Give me a perception check.
16 total.
16. Looking around the room, you don't see too much. He seems to be, like a scholar. He's got maps of Mythalorn. He's got books. He's got records. The thing that catches your eye, though, is that on the doorway to his room is this fungus-like plant that is growing around the frame of the door. And it seems like he has supplies all around it to, like, help it grow and keep growing.
Does he find any notes on what the fungus could be?
No. He finds nothing about the fungus. Almost purposefully so.
This is risky. But I do have one more spell. Let me read this real quick just to make sure I'm not over assuming what this can do. Response. Nah, this wouldn't really give me what I want. I think he'll just take what he's gotten for now, information-wise, and we'll depart from the room, and then just spend the rest of his night with, like, light activity, like reading and just keeping watch.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and take a long rest.
Sean.
Yay.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but there's something I want to do in the night.
Okay.
You see me coming out of Wildwood's room.
Okay, Cranston.
Oh, Godfrey just moves on like he's not doing anything criminal.
And I would like to make my way to Captain Aurora Hawkmoon's room.
She's on the deck.
Oh, I'm gonna go there then.
She sleeps in the crow's nest.
She sleeps at the helm. But she's not asleep at the moment. She's keeping an eye out.
Captain?
Ah, yes, may I help you, knight?
Yes, I wish to ask something of you. Do you mind if I have a word?
Okay. Please, go on.
Godfrey's gonna lower his voice a bit.
Do you have a rowboat attached to the ship?
I do, yes.
I would like to take it, if I could. I fear my presence here could spell the doom of you and your crew.
Well, you are more than welcome to take it, but she kind of points down. You see that you guys are still trapped in the ice.
I see. I may have a solution to that if you would allow me to take some rope with me as well.
You're going to pull the ship?
Just the rowboat, I'm afraid. I could try and free it, but
No, you're fine. You may leave if you wish, but have you said goodbye to your friends?
No. I worry they would try and get me to stay. I couldn't do that to them or to your crew. With what's after me, now that I know.
Well, I won't argue with you, Knight. I won't lie if they ask me what happened, though.
I won't ask you to.
Well, I wish you the best, and I hope your friends do well without you.
Keep them safe.
I mean, I'm never sleeping. So I just come up on deck at some point and see Godfrey dragging a rowboat across ice.
Sure. But Godfrey, what do you do now?
If
Do you take
you know
the boat?
Godfrey has his leave too, he's gonna start trying to prep the ship or the rowboat. Casting Find Steed on the ice below.
A horse appears.
And he's
Oh
gonna
my
try
God.
and lower the rowboat onto the ice if he can, as quietly
can?
as possible.
Cranston, you hear a sound inside, and it leads you up to the top. By at that point, Godfrey's already a few dozen feet from the ship.
What the fuck?
You spotted him? It's Aurora.
See? Drunk, what's happening?
You
Said
do
he's leaving
see
a group.
That doesn't make any sense. I already do that.
He feels that he's putting you all in danger. So he's walking into the distance.
Quite literally, I might add. You told him where the water is, right?
that's a good point. Is he going in the right direction?
He's probably going, like, he'll eventually hit the water, but not for a while.
God's above. I dimension door to him.
Ah!
What are you
I
doing?
fall off my horse.
Oh, Cranston. Good lord, you scared the heavens out of me?
Well, I'd hope not. Seems to be what defines you.
For now.
Well, at least you now know how I feel about your horse. Anyways, what are you doing?
I learned who is coming after us. Me. The Fiend. And if they show up, it would be a, pardon my wordplay, but a hell of a fight. And I can't have that happen to you, to anyone, not because of me.
Then what's your plan?
Hopefully I can rendezvous with the other knights, see what might be done, see if I can find them.
You're implying you can get out of this place.
Well, I hadn't exactly thought that part out too well.
You see Godfrey has essentially roped the rowboat to the horse and is just dragging it behind in the snow.
Godfrey, how would you describe the size of that rowboat?
Sean?
Like a person or two.
How would you describe the size of Lavender when she was an octopus?
Lavender was
Much larger.
quite large.
What do you think the thing that attacked Lavender is going to perceive you as?
Food, perhaps?
Hmm. Do you remember the last time you fell in water and faced things that were good in water?
Didn't go too well. But
No, it didn't.
Cranston, I can't stay. You heard them. It's only a matter of time before they show up.
And we'll fight them together.
And if they kill one of us, what then? That's just on everyone? No, it's on me, Cranston. I brought them to you. For no reason but my own foolishness. I can't do that again.
I don't know much in regards to devils and the threats they provide. But I know what we've all faced so far. Maybe we can't handle it, maybe we can. But I will not let a friend condemn themselves to death in the name of selflessness. Please come home, Godfrey.
All right.
Oh, thank God. Because I was going to make like a vague threat, like, or I'll drag you home, but look, I couldn't drag your armor home.
It's very heavy.
It is. Exceedingly. I don't know how you sleep with the helmet on.
You get used to it. All right. Come on, horse.
Man, it doesn't even move its legs. It's just dragging along.
All right.
Hey,
I believe you. Go ahead.
Sorry.
So you know what we're up against. It is Maya coming after us, after me.
Pretty name.
Indeed. She was, for all intents and purposes, an angel of 𝐄𝐈𝐆𝐇. One of the strongest champions. Though they were not originally with 𝐿𝐶𝐵𝐵𝐼𝐻. That is what we face. I know not why her ire has been drawn.
Well, admittedly, I kind of expected that.
You did?
I am not a religious scholar. I know just about as much as any regular person within the domain, which, by its own right, as Elric has exemplified, not the greatest educational system.
Yes, I was a part of that as well.
Who's talking shit about mine?
But there's one definitive thing I've learned about religion, and it's that every god has a devil. If it was of such significance to you, I just kind of assumed it was a devil aligned within 𝐄𝐈𝐆𝐇.
It is a bleak thought. But one rooted in logic nonetheless. I think.
But now that I think about it, what do you think Amor's devil is? And then, like, conversation cut there.
Right on.
Everyone go ahead and take a long rest. As the sun rises on the next day and a blizzard begins to roll through the north.
Oh, perfect!
As it coats the ship in snow and ice. Speaking with Captain Aurora, she works out that they'll try to thaw it out once the storm ends, and they believe that the forge should continue on up ahead. But they want you all to go out and see if the path is clear enough for you all to continue on. Does anybody object, or do you guys go along?
I don't object. I am just very annoyed.
All right.
But
Yeah, I think we all just go along.
I set my legs on the side of the ship, reach into my bag, and you see Cranston pull out his old pair of snooze.
Snooze! The snooze!
Upon seeing the snooze come out, I was just making a throwaway comment of, I thought we were done with the snow.
All right. As you all bundle up with your clothing and your equipment, you begin to move out into the snowstorm. As you travel further and further north through the mountain ranges, it's very difficult to see anything, but you finally do find what you consider to be the ford continuing along the bend. But as you're traveling, you notice something strange in the snow, Amra. And as you step over to it, you find this viscous blue-purple, like viscera scattered in the snow. And with that, you look up as the snow clears away briefly. And you all for a moment realize what you have come upon is the fallen star. But it is no fallen star. What you find is something strange and alien, crashed in the snow. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
I know what that is.
Bro.
You know, now that I think about it, I think that was actually the first one-on-one Godfrey and Cranston's ever had.
It was good.
Nautiloid time.
What? What?
Did you miss that?
Terrified.
Were you not looking
That
at
was
the
a
thing?
nautiloid.
At the what?
Bring us back, Sean. Let Cranston
No.
see.
I was.